Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Normally, I'm not streaming at this time, but work is canceled. Does not exist. IRLing does not exist today. The only thing I did today outside was go get sushi and go put gas in my car. That is the only thing, adulting wise, that I did today. But hello, welcome. Oh. My remote is so far from my lights. Fine, I guess I'll move. That's the only adulting I did today, and I'm okay with that. I kind of just, like, have been not necessarily doom scrolling on TikTok or Twitter, but TikTok especially has a lot of good political stuff from both news agencies and just common users. So I've been listening to a lot of that within the last, like, hour, just trying to get a feel of how others are feeling in a way. But there's a reason why I scheduled the stream in the middle of the fucking day. So I don't look at my phone, so I'm not, like, constantly checking things, because I'll be honest, I'm kind of, like, I feel a little anxious, a little jittery, a little nervous, but there really isn't anything we can do or look at until polls start coming in, which won't be around until, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight in my time zone, so in about 4.5 hours. So, or 3.5, 4 hours from now. So there really isn't a lot that we can do in the meantime, because we have to wait for the polls to close before they can officially start giving us counts and whatnot. Hi, Anna. Hi, Julie. Suffering in Nevada. And, oh, yeah, because it's technically the same time difference, but yeah, you'll have to deal with it longer because your polls close at 10 p.m. my time, which is roughly about when I start winding down for the evening. So, monitor? That was fucking weird. Why'd you turn off? That was odd. So, like, you'll be awake for a lot of it if you're on West Coast time zone or anything, or, like, Hawaii time, Alaskan time. And hello to anyone else who I saw as well. I saw Oz. I saw Compat. Happy to see you. I know you're stressed. I am also stressy. Imogen, hello. Glow, I see you working on cosplay stuff. Hope it's going well. I am enjoying the game so far. We didn't get a chance to play it last week because something schedule-wise. Oh, yeah, because I promised to do a demo day last week because I wanted to do the demo day in ahead of me releasing my indie game collective video, which if you want to check that out, that is over on the VODs channel currently. You can find me on the YouTubes at Aaron Gray Plays. And I did a little video compilation of all the indie games that I played. I played all of them on stream, but the goal of those collective videos is to, if I do get invited to play other indie games in the future or demos, or I find something I'm like, oh, I really want to play the demo for this, I can play them off stream and not feel pressured to play them on stream, but I'm still making content for them, especially for publishers or developers who reach out to me and say, hey, we want you to play a thing for us. So, yes, Echo, thank you for the lurk. It's good to see you. Hope you've been well. I am stressed for all of you too. I think the entire world is stressed. Let's not lie. I think everyone in, like, at least, like, first world countries, probably all the way to, like, third world countries, indigenous folk as well around the world, are probably feeling the second-hand and third-hand stress. Because ultimately, and I promise I won't spend the entire stream today talking about election shit. Once we get into the game, we'll probably focus more on the game, obviously. But who becomes president is really going to dictate how I think relations are going to improve or deteriorate with certain countries. So because both candidates are going to have obviously their different ways of working with foreign nationals and different leaders across other countries. And the president is essentially our liaison for the entire country, So when, for example, even though I am an academic advisor, I am a liaison for the advising office to one of our area chairs within the business department. So I am representing the advising office. And if I do a shit job representing the advising office, then there's a chance that that area is not going to like us, and vice versa. So the president of the United States is kind of like that liaison to all the other countries. So if they don't perform well, or if they say things, then it ruins our relationship with those countries, even if they're already our allies. So I can see how other countries are also feeling that stress because this is such a big election. Hi, Ellie. And to anyone coming in, I promise, again, I'm not going to spend the entire stream talking about the election. It's just, as we're rolling in here, silver lining, no more political ads, no more text messages, no more phone calls. Holla fucking Lula. Lula? Who the fuck is Lula? Holla fucking Luya. The funny part is because when I first voted in 2016, I was registered in the state of Pennsylvania, because before that, in the prior elections, I couldn't vote in New Jersey because I was not 18 yet. So when I turned 18, my first election was 2016, so I voted in Pennsylvania because that's where I was going to school. And ever since then, ever since I got registered to vote in Pennsylvania, they just hound me with text messages. And I've already sent in I said this in months ago for, hey, I need, take me off of voting records for Pennsylvania because I now live in Virginia. So I submitted that months ago, and I'm still getting text messages. Not the same volume I got in 2020, mind you, because I think on election day alone, I got 20 text messages. I think today I only got 3. So definitely an improvement, but still it's and all the text messages I've got for this election cycle have been for Pennsylvania, nothing for Virginia. And I'm like, you'll take me off your fucking voting records, please. I don't live there anymore, and I don't want to commit voter fraud by voting in 2 places. Thank you. So it's silver lining, as Julie said, no more election phone calls, no more text messages. Maybe my algorithms can go back to some sort of peace. Luckily, when I went to vote this morning, it wasn't too crowded. Yay for you for doing your civic duty. Only 10 to 15 people. That's not bad. That's really not bad. When I voted in 2020, because I was still in Pennsylvania, in between the 2016 and 2020 presidential elections, they had changed the polling place for certain jurisdiction of my university location would be on campus. Because of the population shifts, they were able to lobby for that polling place to be on campus. So I spent 45 minutes in that line to then be told, because I moved across town, literally 2 miles across town, that wasn't my polling place. So I had to go to another place. And it was a church in the middle of town. Never been there before. It was some back alley I had to park in. But granted, it was 9:45 in the morning on a Tuesday. So it wasn't sketchy at all. And there was no one there. Maybe 2-3 other people outside the voting, the workers, the staff. It's easy in and out. And my boss at the time when I was working, because I was working for grad admissions then, was super go do your civic duty. If you are late, I'm not going to make you stay longer. You did your civic duty. That counts. You're good. So I walked in I think a half hour late with Starbucks in my hand. Because I'm you know what? I got stressed today. I needed this for myself. Vote in October, early voting for the win. Yes, and I did track to make sure that my vote has been counted. So my vote is good. They received it. Everything is good. In UK, I'm grateful the only thing we get is junk mail. Yeah, I also been getting postcards and flyers, and they're literally sending it to my Virginia address. So how do they not acknowledge, because like obviously like they write it and then they postmark it with the names and addresses, but it's like, how do you not see in your database that you're sending mail to someone who lives in Virginia asking them to vote in Pennsylvania? I mean, like, if you're going to school in like another state but you're registered to vote in the state you're from, like, sure, but it's like, take me off your fucking records, please. I stopped using Twitter around the UK election. I was fed up of seeing political things in my timeline. I'm a lot of the things that I've been seeing, like, have been, like, trying to keep a realistic mindset to it, but, like, also just seeing, like, the outpouring support of people supporting one another and helping one another, and just people's stories of why you vote one way or the other type of thing, even though it should be pretty obvious how I'm leaning, because, you know, clearly I am voting Republican because I have a very traditional haircut for a feminine individual. Truly, clearly the pride flag is no indication either. Mine was at the local fire department. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah. I am somehow the master of curating my social feeds. I don't know how. I don't know. Karen Gray? No. Please, I will actually cry if a student accidentally calls me Karen one day. I will cry of laughter and, like, humiliation at the same time. I think it was at Convention Center, and early voting is in the courthouse. Oh. I mean, that would make sense. My university was closed today. That's why I'm streaming at, like, 4 o'clock on a Tuesday. One of our bigger buildings is being used as a polling place. So I think that's why, it was one of two reasons why they closed campus today, or closed university today. One, because of that. I don't think they wanted to deal with the traffic of people coming on campus to vote, and also traffic from classes and other activities and events. But two, for faculty and staff specifically, for our allotted days off, like our federal days off, I think in comparison to last year, this year we were missing one day because of some weird thing of, like, how holidays fell and whatnot. So I think they gave us election day off as a, like, hey, you're, like, we want to give you the same amount of federal holidays, so here is an extra holiday for you. My feed is very tailored, yes. Karen gang? Karen Greg. I would have to grow my hair out. If I was going to be Karen Gray, or Karen Greg with the mustache, I would have to grow my hair out. Which, like, I've debated, especially if I wanted to do a cosplay, but do my natural hair, and not, because, like, if I had the same hair color, but it's just longer, or, like, a different cut. Because I have debated, one of the newer coworkers in our office has, like, longer hair in, like, it's not shaved on the side, but it's, like almost like a pixie, but not a pixie. And I like how they style their hair, and I'm like, hey, let me know how you cut your hair, because I am curious. But I also do like having the short sides and whatnot. It just sucks having to get it trimmed every 2 weeks. And I have a feeling that my hairstyles, I love my hairstyles, but I hope she doesn't get stressed that I have to come in so often to do the bang trim, so I get for free, because it's just maintenance. Yes, hugs for whoever wants them or needs them at this point. Voted 2 years ago, but this was my first time voting in a presidential election. Hey, look at you go. Yeah, I wasn't registered to vote 2 years ago in Virginia. So it's just exclamation point hug. Yeah. I should probably make aliases and stuff like that. Yes. Yeah, sending hugs to everyone. Remember that you are loved, you are wanted, and we appreciate you existing. Whether it be in this chat or just generally speaking, we appreciate you. And there's tons of resources out there. So if you ever need something, let us know. We'll be happy to help you point you in the direction of a good resource. Because that's what an advisor is. We are the resource of resources. So we will do our best to help you however we can within our limits. Because we do have limits. As I like to tell my students sometimes. Like, I guess I do work for this institution of higher knowledge, but I do not know everything, and I cannot do everything. I cannot look up your financial aid, sir. Even though that would make all of our lives easier. I also do not trust myself with that responsibility. Money, I can barely handle my own finances, let alone, like, handling finances for another person. My town has one polling place. That kind of makes sense, though, because you're in the boonies of Nevada, so that kind of makes sense. But I can imagine, like, a place like Las Vegas has, like, multiple. My Twitter algorithm is now screwed because I haven't been on there in, like, 3 months. So I am on the waiting list for therapy. Oh, yes, let's do some good news updates. Let's do some good news. Look at all of us getting therapy. Look at us. We're in our glow-up phase. I love this for us. Susie's is on the wait list for therapy. Ellie's starting with a new therapist tomorrow. I had therapy today. Look at us. I love this for us. Also, a kind plug, just generally speaking, for therapy. If you're ever considered therapy and you're not sure if it's right for you for whatever reasons or not, you also have therapy tomorrow. I love that for you too. My 4 stoplight town doesn't need more than one. No, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, Oz, thank you for the unlurk. But little plug for therapy. Therapy can be used for any matter, big or small. So even if you don't think you need therapy or you just want to complain about life, totally a good reason to get therapy. If your insurance covers it, go for it, my friend. Because also you never know when something big and drastic is going to happen in your life. So having the tools at hand and already starting to have those conversations with a therapist can make transitions much smoother. It does a lot of good. It really helps unlearn some of the things, like if you have generational trauma, even if you don't know you have generational trauma, it really does help. Even though a lot of my personal stuff, I think a lot of my anxiety was just because of just college TM, not because of I'm just an anxious person all of the time. It was mostly just college being college. But yeah, I started seeing a therapist in college because I was just anxious and sad all the time. Sad because I just felt like I didn't fit in with anybody. And then I started streaming in grad school and I kind of like fixed it a little bit. I found my people. Even though I cannot hug any of you because none of you live close enough for me to be like, hey. I know a couple of you do, or a couple of people who may not be here in chat, but still. But yeah, therapy does a lot of good. A lot of good. Spider and Oz, thank you for the check-ins. Hope y'all are doing well and treating yourselves well. Treat yourself, as Susie said earlier, self-care today, tomorrow, the rest of the week, because God knows when anything is going to happen. Politics, much like higher education, because higher education is federally funded, if you're a public institution, goes at a snail's pace, so it takes months for things to happen. As I also like to tell my students. And those are my shoulders that just clicked into place. Yeah, and I was actually talking with my therapist today because I have been starting to get some of those negative thoughts again about streaming. And kind of just like me, because what happens in therapy is I show up virtually. I ramble for 20 minutes about whatever, because I see her every other week. So I ramble for 20 minutes. We kind of have a conversation, and then I just continue to ramble. And I don't know if that's the ADHD medications or just my brain and my thoughts. I don't know. But as I was rambling about my feelings about streaming and the subconscious negative meanie head thoughts, I kind of had this epiphany of like, like I'm having a lot of issues of me thinking I'm not growing at the pace that I want to grow or think I should be growing. And sometimes like I'm streaming and I just not sure if I'm finding the joy. And before in grad school, this is going to go on a bit of a tangent, but I promise we're going to loop back around, I promise. Back in grad school, I started a journal that I would fill out every night. That was a positivity journal. And every night before I would go to bed, and this lasted for about 2 years, and it stopped when I moved here because I just could not get back into it once I moved and switched jobs. And every night before I would go to bed, I would write down at least one thing positive or good that happened that day. And you could definitely tell if you were to go back through the couple journals that I did this with, you could definitely tell the days that were really, really good days, and you can definitely tell the days that were really, really bad days just by how much I put there. And I was talking through with my therapist today, and I said, I did this before. I could just do this for streaming. So instead of doing it every day, I can do it after every stream. Like, as more of a personal thing for myself, not necessarily something I would share out with people, but just as like a record keeping for myself, because there's definitely like streams that I can think back to where like every good thing I would ever want to happen happened in that stream. And then again, like those are like the big highlights, but there's definitely still other streams that take place where still a lot of good takes place and things that I'm happy about happen during that stream, but they might not be the highlights because it's not like, oh, it's not a Deckart Games raid. It's not like 10 follows. It's not like a subathon. It's not a charity stream. It's not a game we're finishing, whatever the case may be. But there's still a lot of like streams in between that may not have those major highlights that make them like very memorable, but they still have a lot of good in them. So I'm thinking of starting up a stream positivity journal, mainly for myself, to hopefully help deter some of the negative thought patterns I'm having sometimes. It was a very long-winded rant. I'm sorry. But another point for therapy, I would not have had that thought if I did not have someone professionally trained to bounce off that with me. Because she was like, that's actually a really great idea. You should do that. No, Rant King. I mean, that's why you're here. Hopefully you're here to listen to me rant for like 2 seconds. I'm doing my literal best right now to stay sane. No, that is fair. That is fair. I promise we will stop talking about election shit for the most part once we get into Oxenfree to keep ourselves not thinking about that, because there's nothing we can do until the polls close at 7 p.m. in my time zone. So, yeah. Though the one other thing I will say about the election, like for me, unless if someone else provokes something in chat that makes me like, ooh, I want to talk about this. My mom is, bless her heart, is working the polls today. Good on her. Love her for that. Love this new timeline that we are in. Y'all, she forgot to vote. And they won't let her vote at the polling place. I'm so sad for her. Because I don't think it's within her jurisdiction, so I don't think she can vote there. Because I don't think she lives within that jurisdiction. I think that's what happened. Yeah. I feel so bad. Because I texted her this morning and was like, hey, have fun working at the polls. And she's like, I can't vote here. And I'm like, oh no. And she's not going to be able to, like, because she has to stay until the polling is done, until they're closed. So she can't go to where her jurisdiction or the right place to vote. Like, part of me is like a little bit of like, yeah, you should have like voted early or done a mail-in ballot, because that's what I did. But, like, I don't want to be too mean to my own mom. Thankfully, she's in a state that's very, very blue. So it shouldn't have, like, her one vote shouldn't be making a difference with anything. But followed for Bestie, subbed for Greg, stayed for Rants. That should be the slogan. When I get on my soapbox or conspiracy theory rants, that's the slogan now. I'm actually going to put that, Susie, in the quote channel, because I kind of like that a lot. A part of it is the election, yeah, but there's also a whole bunch of stressful stuff happening IRL that has me stressed. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I wish I could take that stress and yoink it away from you, but I cannot. I am sorry. But hopefully we can help provide some solace and distraction. I like to think I am a very good distraction, but again, I give myself sometimes way too much credit than what I deserve. Sometimes. It's a little bit of the cocky brain in me. But I then know to knock myself down a little bit. I want to take all of you and hug y'all. Hug time. Hand holds. We have hand holds for a reason. We have the hand holds. We can hold each other's hands. Bunch of people at the remote center said they're not voting this year. I don't like that. I don't like that. And not that you're required. That's a lot of hands. That's a lot of Mr. Hands is in the house here. But you're not required to ask people why they're not voting. But I would assume if you had the courage to, you would have been like, why? My coworker messaged the other night in our group chat and was like, I did my civic duty of trying to convince my dad to vote Democrat. A vote still matters and is still heard even if you vote wrong. I mean, that's the beauty of our democracy, is that we the people of the United States of America can go and have our voices heard in a voting booth. I'm not a history person. I don't follow international politics, but I'm not sure how many other countries can say that they vote and elect people at the national level. And even if I may disagree with someone's choice of who they're voting for, it's still, you are doing your American God-given right to make your voice heard. Me and my roommate sat down with our ballots when we got them and spent like an hour and a half doing research on the candidates before mailing them out. I love that for y'all. For Virginia this year, there wasn't many on the ballot. Next year is going to be the big year because next year is when we're voting for governor. This year was just presidential and I think like a couple seats in House and in the House and Senate. Nothing beyond that, I don't think. But next year is for governor. And I did actually, some forgotten are in the wrong state. That's why I didn't vote in the 2022 primaries, because I was still technically for Pennsylvania. I actually can't say much. I was too ill and had zero energy to vote in RNGE this year, but who I would have voted for once, I'm okay with that. Yes, do make sure that you're registered to vote for future elections as well. Yeah, I think Ash said at one point, and I don't know if they said it in the Discord or on stream, but they had said before that they like mail-in voting because it's like a take-home test. You can sit down with your computer and do your research as you're filling it out. But I love that you made it like a communal thing and not just like a solo experience, Spider. I really, really like that. Because I know a lot of people on Twitter and TikTok were encouraging people like, hey, go make a day with it. Go take your besties with you to go vote and then go get brunch or something. I think my coworkers and I would have done that. But first of all, like we all live in different jurisdictions. So like we would have had to bop around to like different locations. And also I think most of us already voted by mail or early voted. For real, it really is. It was actually kind of nice. That's good. That's good. In the UK, it's kind of taboo, which kind of sucks. I mean, as my former band director would say, people have to be the change they want to see. Not to say you, Susie, specifically, and only you, Susie, specifically, have to be the one to instigate change. But if you want to see change of any kind, you have to be the one willing, like, trying to not necessarily force the change, but being part of the change. So, oh yeah, and I think like when you actually go to the polling place, like you're not supposed to talk about like, I believe in some places in America, I'm not sure about all of them, but in some places you cannot wear any sort of paraphernalia for either side or any side, any party, any candidate. You can't, because it could be construed as trying to influence the vote or voter intimidation. There's also a surprising amount of tea and drama around my state candidates. And it was fun going through the debates. Like, holy shit. Oh, that's the fun part. That's the fun part. Because we'll mostly see the stuff about the presidential or the larger elections, because those will take more center stage. And then all of the smaller, like, more regional stuff will be kind of like you have to dig for it, but you won't know, like, how juicy it is until you get there. I'm gonna go postal, but that doesn't mean I can't talk about it with others. Exactly. Nothing political 100 feet from the polls. Yeah, I think Pennsylvania had a completely different rule, because there were people outside the field house where people were doing the voting stuff, or like where the actual polling place was located, and they were just sitting in lawn chairs with like their back in the 2020 election with their Trump and Biden signs. So that was interesting. I have some interesting people running in my state. May they lose? I hope so on your behalf, even though I cannot vote for the state of Nevada because I do not live there. But yes, we are here to seek refuge from the election, so feel free to bring some good calming vibes as we play Oxenfree, which is definitely not calming. As you can tell from the stream title, we're going to get rid of a ghost in probably the worst way possible, as I had put in my schedule on Twitch. So, you don't have Count Binface. We had a guy, I remember there being a video, was it the 2012 election? Where there was a guy who was in like a wizard's hat who was promising ponies for like every person or something. I vaguely remember this. Also, I remember in 5th grade, because this is the year Obama got elected. I remember in 5th grade, was it 5th grade? It had to have been 5th grade. No. Oh, no, because, no. So, not in 2012, in 2008, because that's when I was in 5th grade. I was like, 2012 and me, 5th grade is not adding up, mathematically speaking. But 2012 was when he got reelected. Okay. The math is mathing in my brain. But I remember for the 2008 election, because he was the first black president of the United States, we actually, like, we moved our lunch times because the teachers wanted us to watch it in real time, like his inauguration, because it was such a historical moment for America, because it was the first black president of the United States. So yeah, because if the inauguration is on the 21st of January, that's going to be the first day of classes. I really hope we're able to carve out time at work just to watch the inauguration, because depending on when it is, it might be during our lunch hour. So hopefully we'll be able to pull it up on YouTube on a live stream and be able to watch it during lunch, because I would love to watch it happen. Which is even funnier because we live so close to the Capitol. Like, we could physically go there, but I remember watching Biden's. I don't remember if I watched Biden's. I think we did, because I think we were in office that day. So I think my coworkers and I think my one coworker, she may have had it up on her browser, and we were just, I was kind of watching over her shoulder, because like the way our desks were set up, her desk faced the wall. It was towards the wall by the door, and my desk was further in the room, parallel to her and facing in the same direction. So like, depending on her angle of how she was sitting, I could see over her shoulder. But I think we watched it. I think we did at work. I could be very wrong though. I don't remember. Dusk made memes from the Bernie chair. I made memes from the 2020 election, and they circulated Reddit for like a hot minute. It was so great. Or not Reddit, sorry, Tumblr. He threw sparkles at someone who asked him a question at one of the rallies. Love that. We also have a guy with a welly over his head. OMG, you're famous. I know. It's under my other. It's one of my under. It's under one of my other aliases, though. But it's fine. Nevada suffered that election. I made memes about Nevada. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought they were pretty funny memes, though. Greg Aaron. No, not Greg Aaron. Actually, it was Agent Gray Nevada on Tumblr. That was I was in my Red vs. Blue hyperfixation era, so that was my original character for Red vs. Blue. That's how I got there. Okay, so who knew before Gray knew Julie you'd make memes about Nevada? All right, we're going to slowly transition on over into playing Oxenfree. I know Glow asked before they went on Lurk about how I'm enjoying the game. I am enjoying the game so far. I love the music and the sound design. I think it's so great. I love the use of the radio, even if the radio is a bit finicky to work with. And the visuals are great, especially when you have like those like paranormal triangle things happening. So I'm curious to see how this is going to end, especially knowing that there is the sequel Lost Signals, which I would be open to playing. So if you are wanting to see me play Oxenfree 2, feel free to put it in the game suggestion form, and I'll definitely take it into the consideration, probably for the new year. I'm thinking the next 2 months, so November is going to be trying to clear out backlog of gifted games, hence the schedule is as follows. That's a great segue, Gray. You did fantastic there, completely on accident. Saturday, I tested everything on my Switch. I got the new HDMI hooked up. We are good to go for Echoes of Wisdom on Saturday. Monday of next week is going to be Simulator Night. We are playing 2 simulator games by the name of Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Yes, you heard that correctly. And American Truck Simulator. Tuesday of next week, we will be beginning, possibly, maybe not finishing, who knows, Planet of Lana, which is another kind of Gris type of game. It's a platformer, side-scroller platformer. I think a platformer, but it's like a puzzle game. And then next Saturday is kind of a TBD, to be determined based on what happens this Saturday. So we might either continue with Zelda, or we will play a little snippet of one of the other larger games that I have been gifted. That could be Uncharted 4, that could be Psychonauts 2. I'm trying, it's very finicky, it's very weird. And then December is going to be clearing out some of the backlog of the charity stream goals that we have hit. So we'll be doing that probably throughout December. That is the plan. That's recommended now. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all who filled the recommendation form. Even if it's not a game that's on my radar at all, it really does help me figure out what people are interested in and what they're looking for and what they would be interested in seeing me play. Because I could have games that I am absolutely hands down wanting to play, but y'all show up just for me and not the game, which is great. Thank you. But that's loud in my eardrums. But I like playing games that I know y'all are going to enjoy and not just games that I want to play. So if I know there's like substantial hype behind the game within the community of like people like, I really want to see you play this game, then that makes it a little bit easier for me. All right. We are loading in here and I forgot to grab more water. So that's a problem. We are actually at the 50-minute mark, so I'll grab water during the hour mark. you were also incredibly loud on my eardrums, game. Okay. Game recap of Oxenfree. So, we are playing as a character named Alex? I don't actually remember her name. But we play as a female character who brought her new stepbrother to this island party. And this party is essentially this kind of friendly get-together on this island that is kind of like a tradition for... Or to me, it seems like a tradition for, like high school students to go to this party, kind of get hammered, drunk on the beach, that type of thing. So, and it was a small group of people, I think... Like, there's our best friend, we brought our stepbrother, there's us, and then there's 2 other girls. So, we discover in this cave, we discover this triangle thing. And the triangle thing essentially zapped us all over the island, and now we're kind of playing rescue mission to try to find everybody. And there's apparently a ghost that is, like, haunting us, essentially, and appearing in our photographs, which is very interesting. So that's why the stream title is titled the way it is, how to get rid of a ghost the wrong way, because I'm not sure how this is going to transpire. So we're going to dive into this together. The goal is to finish this today so that we can move on to Planet of Lana next week. One girl is kind of a witch, but with a very much, yes. Incredibly so, yes. And I just don't remember any of the names. Alright, so we're going to continue. And also, as a reminder, these fools like to yap. They are yappers. So if you hear me go quiet at any point, it's because I just have no... I forget where I'm going. What is my objective? Okay, I do have a map. Okay, so we want to go to the relay point. Okay, that's why I figured we were going. Okay, relay point. Save Ren. Okay.
Hey, just for me, I want to know. Back at the bridge...
Okay, so Jonas is our brother, our stepbrother.
You could have let me do it. I'm just curious.
I just wanted to see
Okay,
what
we
would
are
happen,
named
to be
Alex.
honest.
Okay, I was right.
All right. Okay, that must be the way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway? Like, nobody's going anywhere. Doesn't the...
This was a mining island before the war. And the land, you know, as you can tell, it wasn't really conducive to most different ways of transport, so they dug into the hills and laid down tracks and carted the coal by freight to the pier for the boats.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course.
You think I'm kind of a slacker idiot, right? Like, I wouldn't find any of this stuff interesting?
What does it even matter?
Wow, you think I'm an idiot.
I didn't say that!
You didn't say anything. There's all the evidence
Jonas,
I need.
why are we making assumptions here, sir?
Huh. I think I remember reading that this well is supposed to be the first thing ever, built, or whatever, on the island, back in the 1600s.
It doesn't have a sign or anything.
It used to, I think.
Alright, let's head back. Yeah, so there are a bunch of yappers, so if you hear me, like, go quiet without any commentary, it's because I'm trying to listen to what they're saying. Not that I don't have anything else to add. It's just they like to talk a lot. The environment is super, super pretty. Alright, so this goes out that way. Oh, we can actually listen to 102.3.
This island has had many owners. Portuguese explorers, Spanish settlers, but few stayed long, preferring the ranch work offered by the mainland. After 1890, the island was gifted to Colonel Caleb Edwards for his part in the American Indian Wars, and he would lease it to several mining companies throughout the early 1900s. This relay station served as the center of a makeshift railroad that carted coal to northern and southern piers. When Edwards died, the government saw a hole in national security at the outset of World War II and decided to take control of the island once again, founding Fort Milner in 1941.
Right. Save run, do
Guys,
we have to? Oh, there he
Jesus,
is.
It took you forever to get here. What happened? I've been scared out of my mind. Hearing things.
We went to Milner first. Clarissa was having a slow motion conniption, and I don't know, it just seemed more pressing.
Oh my God. Clarissa can handle herself. I'm the one that needed a babysitter until I was 14.
Ren, I
Do
don't
you have,
care.
like, any idea what's going on?
Okay,
Well-
that must be the way station. And
Triangle?
Actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway?
Ugh, Jonas, we're repeating the same stuff
Take
again.
Control.
It's kind of weird that you can tell when it's happening and I can't, right? I mean, it's not like... I'm glad someone can tell, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be worried about it if I were you, because...
Yeah, Ren's just standing there
your boy.
ominously.
Hey, Ren! We made it, finally.
Ren? Ren!
Ren, come on, what's the matter?
Triangle time?
What's he doing? Is he, like, sleepwalking? I don't know how he, like, fell asleep during all this, but...
I've seen sleepwalking, okay? Michael sleepwalked, and the worst he'd do is take his pillow into the hallway. This is like something else. Ren, are you in there? Come on, pal, the neighbors are here and they want to borrow some sugar.
This isn't a guy on drugs. Not that I want to, like, alarm you.
Yeah, I don't want to say the word possession here, but I don't know if you remember, but the
Oh, shit.
last time we got stuck, we used one of these things to get out of it, so I'm not just messing around right now.
Yeah, I remember. Kind of.
Oh, I wonder if there are two parts of the track.
Hey, where'd Ren go? He was standing right there.
Ren, are you still here?
I'm not sure if there's any trigger warnings, much like with what happened to Clarissa. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Boy to catch up. Alright. Come on, Jonas. Okay, it's not in here.
Ren must have used this to call us.
Oh, it looks smashed.
Oh!
Crap. I don't... Maybe we shouldn't, go near him?
That's not good.
What's
He's got the
happening to him?
hiss in him,
I
everybody.
have no idea. I mean,
Where's
I know
Jesse?
they say don't move somebody with a spine injury, but it's like, we gotta do something, right?
Yeah, any thoughts on what we could do?
If I did have any thoughts on what would solve this, wouldn't that be a little weird?
No, not really. Yeah, where's the service weapon? Ooh, wait. Polaris, you got a problem. Polaris. Triangle time.
It's doing something, but...
It's all I can think of to do.
love this. I love this animation so much. This is so cool. Three triangle. It's like a ghost
Jesus,
in there. There's
Ren,
like two
are you-
eyes.
Oh god.
Talk through, child.
Where did Jonas go?
Stretched. Better. No.
Jonas, where did you...
We are abounding. Not one. Silly. But do not be stood. You are dolls. Would
Wait, where's he?
plot. Hurt. You can not hurt you.
Okay, they can't hurt us.
Can we, help you?
Oh,
Or...
he flopped to the ground.
Leave. Possible.
I don't know what you mean, so I can't.
Grounded. By
Adler.
Margaret. Pretty. Little. Poppy.
Peggy Adler. That old woman? What does she have to do with it?
That old woman was young once. We were young once. Sit still. Bear fruit. Tag.
Jonas in the sky.
Holy mother of God. You guys,
God, Ren.
man.
You're alive.
I am. I am.
Well, why was that a question at first?
Why? Why is this? Why? Actually, thanks for coming, by the way.
Sure.
Why is this happening? I mean, I've been here. I visited this place like 15 times. And before now, the worst thing that ever happened was like a kid would lose his shorts to the undertow.
We kinda did something weird.
What do you mean? Did you curse the island?
It
Did
was
you?
the radio. There was a floating triangle thing, and when I tried to tune it in, it just did something to the world.
Did something?
That's about as good as we can describe it, yeah.
Yeesh. If we don't have our skin tomorrow, I'm blaming you.
Guys, is this thing working? If
Nora?
anyone can hear this, out there, in whatever, I'm at the comm tower on Edwards Island.
Hey, she listened to us. Great.
So, if anyone can, what is this? I'm trying to communicate with the,
Does she know how to even work that stuff?
Doesn't sound like it.
We should get back there before she freaks out and runs away again.
I think that was our cue then. It's kind of a shortcut back to the communication tower if we go through this fence. Shouldn't take that long.
Okay, we're gonna pause there, take a 5-minute break, because I know we did a lot of talking at the beginning, so I want to make sure we run ads so our pre-roll friends don't get stuck in adpocalypse. Ren have some weed brownies again and calm down. No, I think he'd be a liability at that point if we put him on weed brownies again. Oh no, not the hiss. Not the hiss. 665. Where's Jessie with her powers? Not here, obviously. I mean, you were possessed, Jonas, so why wouldn't you know? We don't want to carry him out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I think it would just be weighing us down in a way. Because if we have to move fast, get where we need to go. But I think like we're starting to kind of put the pieces together a little bit, I think. So I imagine we're going to go get Nona and we're going to go to that big mansion that Maggie was at. But in the meantime, we're going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to grab more water. And I hope to see you all in 5 minutes. So don't forget to take care of yourself, stand up, stretch, move around, do what you need to do. And we'll be back in 5 minutes to keep playing Oxenfree. So see you all real shortly. Once again, the bongos remind me to stop looking at Big Bang Theory shorts on my Facebook feed. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a good 5-minute break. We're able to stand up and move around a little bit. I went to the kitchen, refilled my water, so we got the hydration that we need. And also took a bite of sushi because I still have leftover sushi from my late lunch. So that will be transitioning to my dinner. But we're going to dive back into Oxenfree. Again, I don't know if there's any content warnings that are going to be upcoming. I know earlier in our first part, there was some stuff with self-harm, so I'm not sure if we'll see any of that come up as we move forward. But again, do remember to take care of yourself with everything that's going on IRL that we are currently ignoring as we seek refuge in this existence in space right now. Remember to take care of yourselves. You're worthy of love. And don't forget to do some self-care things and take care of yourself as well. All right.
I think it's actually locked.
Not from this side. It's a little latch. I could see it from the window.
Okay. So... go back to content.
Wait, are the triangle things, when they get like this, is this like when they stop working or something else?
I don't think I took whatever class would have taught me that.
Okay, so there's a gate that we're looking for. Must be off to the side over here or something. Yes, as Susie put it very perfectly in chat, if you need to take care of yourself, take a step away. Again, this is not an airport. You do not need to announce your departure unless if you want to. But if you need to suddenly flee the scene of the crime, as I would say in Dead by Daylight, you are completely okay to do so.
Don't stay too long in there.
Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Ooh, okay, photo. Yeah, the ghost is there. This was, again, the prior photo that we took, but yeah, the ghost is still there.
Oh, man.
2
You know what just
a.m.
jumped into my head just completely randomly? That show in the, it was a horse ranch or a horse farm, but that makes it sound...
What? What are you talking about?
A year ago, out in Salem, we took over a stable and our band played, and you ditched that test again, right? To bring us a new amp? Because during the sound check, we blew ours.
Nope. Emery's pretty gloomy on this one.
Wait, she ditched a test?
She had already blown off this, like, super important for school placement aptitude test once, and...
Oh, is it raining?
Why'd you do that?
Sounds like
I
it's
think
thundering.
she was indisposed?
Michael had just died like a month or two before, and I don't know, I just wasn't in the quizzing mood.
But you know, it's whatever, that's not part of the story. Anyways, she was gonna retake it, and on the day of, I had to emergency call her way out in the, just picture like Little House on the Prairie.
I don't know what that is.
It's really? You don't know what Little House on the Prairie is?
Wait, you blew off an important test to get him an amp? Really? That was the thing you did?
Yeah, and then we just go down, okay.
Good.
I guess. I mean, I don't really remember this at all, but yeah, sure.
And the funny part is, I'd taken that same test after dosing a bunch of cough medicine, and I still aced it, so she would have blown it out of the water. And even knowing that, she still came out to help.
Of course he did. One of these days, Nate's dad is gonna start keeping a tally of his medicine cabinet.
And I will rue that day, let me tell you.
I don't know. I think you probably should have taken the test.
Really? Even if at the time she didn't care?
Why do you think so?
Listen, it's just...
What is
like,
this
if
now?
I was good at what you guys are good at, which is being smart, I wouldn't waste one of my few remaining test days on a show in a barn. No offense.
Hey, none taken.
Well, I don't regret it. Not really. Ren did a good show, and Mindy got drunk, and it was funny, and the test wouldn't have made me laugh, so...
Amen.
All right.
Alright, and this should take us right back to Epiphany Field. So it does sound like it's thundering, in my headset at least. Like a storm is rolling in, which is going to add some tension, I think. Almost like a countdown timer when a storm comes in. Or at least how I feel sometimes. When a storm is rolling in and you hear the distant thunder, and it's like, ooh, you have a countdown in order to get stuff done and ready.
Mayday! Oh, crap. This is just coming out of speakers and the roof thing, isn't it?
She's adorable, isn't she?
Ugh.
Oh, we completely missed that dialogue, but that's okay. The exit was like right there. Yeah, I remember when I was growing up with my mom and dad, when I would be...
Oh, hey guys. I see you down there. And without Clarissa... Actually, I'm gonna stop talking since obviously isn't working. So just come on up and you can help or something. God, this stupid thing.
She doesn't sound good, right? She sounds a little off.
I don't know her well enough.
She's probably at least a little scared.
Oh, this
She was
music.
freaked out when we ran into her, and we still haven't found her best friend, so...
I'm so glad I took that second brownie.
Dude,
What?
no.
It's kind of, you know...
Wait, second brownie? Ren, please
No!
tell me this is a joke,
We were
okay?
joking
This is a
about
joke,
the
right?
brownie!
Why would this be a joke? I'm not joking.
We joked
Wait,
about
you're
the
not messing with us?
brownie!
You seriously took another one?
It was like half of one, all right? It's just to level me out. It'll bring me back up. That's what it does.
I cannot believe you. You're gonna keel over in like a purple haze while we try and save our lives.
I'm gonna be fine.
Bro, we were fully joking about you with the brownie. I didn't want you to take it literally, sir. No. I guess this is fine. I guess this is fine. I guess this is fine. We're here now. We're here now. 2 weed brownies in one night. Technically, he did walk back that statement and said he had half of one. But still, you are correct. He had 1.5 weed brownies in one night. Probably within like 4 to 5 hours of each other too. So not even like a drastic, like not within like 10 hours of each other. More reason why I hate Ren as a character, honestly. Ren is my second least favorite. Clarissa is my least favorite as of right now. We're going to carry his broken corpse up that tower. We're going to carry him across the finish line, honestly. Is this really a situation where you'd be consuming those brownies? Yeah, unless if it's like medical marijuana where you're taking it to level off anxiety, because I do know some people who take medical marijuana to help with anxiety, and it helps better than actual anti-anxiety or depression medication. So it has like not effects, like it has the effects of marijuana, but because it's at a very low dose, you're not high. It stabilizes you a bit more. So I would like to think that hopefully that's what's happening. That he, you know, is just stable, like, if he's medicated or something, but that's not the vibe I get, so.
Last time I just ate too much. This was a gimme. It's baby food.
Oh, God.
Same, Jonas. Again, this music is spectacular and wonderful, and I cannot wait to listen to this soundtrack in my downtime tomorrow when I'm driving to work. Okay, the boys are coming. They're just taking their sweet time. Hurry up.
This thing doesn't work.
Not getting anything?
I'm getting something, but it's like, I don't know.
What won't work? The, radio?
It, like, works, but... Sorry, I was, like, weird earlier. But, hey, have you figured out what's going on yet? You have to know something. You've been, like, out there.
Look, we tuned into something in the cave, and it was like Gabriel sounded the trumpet. Just everything went terrible.
And, ghosts.
Yes. Oh, I got it. This is great. This is perfect. I know exactly what to do.
Do you?
Yeah, totally. It's Maggie Adler.
Maggie Adler?
Yeah, she has a boat. Had a boat. I mean, the boat's still here, but she's not.
Her house, manor, or whatever it is behind a huge gate.
Why is
can see it
Jonas
coming
just
up here from
standing
Main Street.
outside?
No, I know, but the keys to it are here, somewhat readily available. My sister Allie worked at the parks office in town. She had to deliver that old woman her mail every day.
Okay,
I know
Jonas. All right,
they
Jonas.
have the key.
Okay, so
No,
we're
no, no,
gonna-
we are not. We are not going to go with the plan. The first plan put forth by the group's resident Burnout.
Hey, come on. I'm not a burnout.
Well, and I'm not saying it's the best plan, but
And then Nona
what
went
other
outside.
plan is there really, Jonas?
Oh, I don't know. Fix the radio, find Clarissa, set fire to the mug shop. And these are just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm still worried about Clarissa.
But we don't know where Clarissa is.
I'm not saying literally do that. I'm just... There's other things we can do.
But there isn't.
Ren, understand it is completely your fault that we're in this to begin with.
What?
And now you want us to trust you when things are really bad? You had Alex bring the radio. You brought us here.
Jonas, you know we tuned into that thing. We kicked the door open to whatever this is.
Oh, give me a break. This night is like a... It's like a giant, ugly misery stew that
As
Ren's
much as I want
clearly been the
Dogpile
chef
on
of.
Ren,
That's
we
what does
technically
that even
tuned
mean?
into the
Guys,
thing.
come on.
It should be obvious to even the cheap seats that you're the only new weirdo who throws this whole social harmony thing we got going on out of whack. I mean, we all grew up with each other. Alex knows she can trust
Okay, Ren, just
Yeah,
take a step
don't
back, all right?
come at my
Jonas
stepbrother
isn't a
like this,
weirdo.
bro.
He's a good guy.
What? Your good guy is like deploying a missile barrage of insanity on me right now.
I mean, Jesus, Alex. When you told me Ren annoyed the crap out of you, I had no idea how much you were lowballing it.
Oh, please. Like she would ever say that.
This was just earlier tonight.
Guys, stop it. Stop. The collective neuroses call a truce, okay?
Yes, please.
Look, I don't care what Caveman Jonas says. There
What
is
is
a
that?
boat
Oh my god, are
at
they gonna
Maggie
fist
Adler's
fight?
house. And the key
Please
to her
fist
house
fight.
is back on Main Street.
And the backup plan for when this thing fails spectacularly is two of us have to stay here by the semi-functioning walkie-talkie.
Fine by me. Alex has the radio. Are you okay to go into town? Not that you wouldn't be okay.
Honestly, anything to get me off this tower and away from this specific configuration of yelling people would do wonders for me right now.
She shouldn't. You shouldn't go alone. We don't need like 3 of us up here.
Yeah, I'll totally go. It's
No.
my, like,
No,
brilliant
I'm
idea
not
or
going
whatever.
with
Are you
you.
kidding? Your food is going to start kicking in any second. Beyond that, you're a completely unreliable
I'm
basket
picking
case.
Jonas.
I am not a basket case.
Just shut up, both of you.
Sorry.
Okay, keeping in mind who you've been able to depend on the whole night.
Yes, keeping in mind who you're tired of.
Keeping in mind who's taller, who do you want coming with you?
Yeah, your oldest pal.
Jonas, let's go.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, fuck
What?
off, Ren.
First, you let me sweat it out for like 2 hours in the woods to go gallivanting around with this guy, and now you're still picking him over me?
Yes?
Him?
Rin, come on. It'll be fine. We'll watch the walkie-talkie.
Ren, you ate another brownie. What do you expect me to do?
I expect you to, like, care. I expect you to think, hey, maybe Ren needs some support. Just fine, whatever.
Well-
Have fun, you two.
Hold on. Wait a second, though. Hold on. Pause. Stop the show. Hold on. Wait a second. Ren, don't you want to hook up with Nona? Don't you want to, like, ask her out? So wouldn't I be doing you a favor right now by letting you chill in the radio tower alone with Nona? I literally cannot stand this guy. I cannot. I do not like him. How canonically in this universe is Alex best friends with Ren? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's just the brownie kicking in. Probably, but also, like, to be fair, I do not agree with Jonas dogpiling and saying that this is Ren's fault. Because, like, we were the ones who went into the cave, and Alex specifically was the one to tune into the signal on the radio, so, like, technically it's their fault, because everything was fine before we went into the cave. But, like, I don't appreciate Ren, like, trying to bite back on it. But I don't want to be here anymore. I hate Ren as a character. I absolutely do not like him. I don't like him. I would not be his friend IRL, honestly. Unless if he has, like, some redeemable moment later on. But no thank you, I'm good. No thank you. Hard pass. Ren would be the person to go on Reddit and be like, my best friend's stepbrother is taking away my best friend and I'm angry because we're besties and no one else can take her except me. Am I the asshole? Yeah, an am I the asshole post on Reddit, honestly. Like my stepbrother is like taking away my best friend. Yeah, exactly, Anna. An am I the asshole Reddit post. I reject the script. I also reject the script, Julie.
This isn't fun. That's the point.
Oh, God. Will you just shut up?
Okay, before things get stupid again, good luck with the whole key thing. We'll be waiting, guys.
Thanks, Nona. We very much appreciate you being, like, level-headed right now. Or not Ren, Nona. Red Flag Guy would be sprinting. I love Red Flag Guy. He's so great. All right, let's go, Jonas. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Also, does Ren think we're not gonna stand up for our family? Because, like, we're actually now related to Jonas. Not to say that you always have to stick up for your family, depending on the relation you have with your family. But, like, me as a person, like Jonas. So, you know, it's like, why can't you just stay around and protect me? Protect you from what? The weed brownie you just had? No, sir. No, thank you. I'm not here to babysit your ass. Jonas is staring. He's staring and contemplating right now. Sir, male constituents, get honey roasted. He's so cool. He is really cool. I do love Red Flag Guy, who also does green flags. He does green flags as well. Passive aggressive heel click. Been more useful than Ren this entire game. Yeah, and Ren being mad that we went to Clarissa first. Like, dude, we're all scared out of our mind. Calm the fuck down. We are in unprecedented times right now.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry now for what happened up there, but I do not want you to...
Okay, yeah, so we need to go...
take it as an admission of guilt. Distinction is important because I don't think anything that I said was that off base.
Well, if you're going to say you're sorry, I guess the floor is yours.
I'm sorry. I am. I didn't mean it to get that far. Look, and I just want to clear the air too, just so Ren or whoever can't use it as ammo against me. But you might have heard that I went to jail at some point. I never went to jail, but I did beat up a guy and get sent to juvenile detention for it. And I just wanted you to know so it wasn't like a thing hanging over your head or anything.
Why'd you do it?
Just, my mom got sick and then she got real sick and then this kid, Timmy Finster, threw a baseball at my head and yes, he was joking, but I don't know, I just popped. Yeah, it was as stupid as it sounds. And I'm not gonna defend myself.
You lost control, Jonas. It happens. We break sometimes.
My mom found out, of course, and I never really squared it with her in a way that, I don't know. Things never really work out the way you want, you know? But, whatever.
Are you okay?
It's not like I'm sick or whatever, I'm fine. I'm not gonna say I'm a good guy, Alex, but I'm trying to be. And that's really about all I can say.
You are a good guy, Jonas. I'm a scary judge of people. I'm like a bee. I can sense stuff. But I'm serious now. You're a good guy, okay? Say it. I'm a good guy.
Okay, all right. I'm a good guy. Let's just move on.
He also did spooky stories with an orange nope flag in October because his birthday was on Halloween. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's cool. We're gonna have the traffic lights, the yellow, orange, and red. Or Not yellow, orange, red. Green, yellow. Well, he didn't use yellow. He used orange for Halloween, but alas. Am I in the right? Yes, I'm in the right place. Okay, perfect. I'm just making, oh yeah, so this goes back to Main Street because we don't, that path leads down to the beach. He looked amazing in the pinata onesie. Ooh, pinata onesie. What would that even look like? Like just like a bunch of like frilly things everywhere to mimic like the paper on a pinata?
This is whatever, but are you, like, religious at all? I mean, my dad said your mom wasn't, but it doesn't...
No, not at all. My parents weren't, and I'm not either.
Okay, but still, even after tonight, this hasn't shaken anything loose, or...
No. I mean, we say they're ghosts.
Unexplained phenomena?
But when a bird looks in the mirror, she doesn't see her reflection. She sees, like, a bird assassin. And there's a strong possibility we're just as stupid right now.
Huh, alright. Well, my mom was Methodist. My dad kinda didn't care, but tonight's kinda... I guess I'm just realizing a lot of it's rubbed off on me more than I thought. But, I don't know. I was just wondering if you were.
Yeah, I could see having some of that stuff could be timely.
Is that? Oh my god, is that Clarissa? She's... Well, I was gonna say okay, but...
She's alive. You're alive! Man,
Oh, she's right
I've
there.
never been so happy to see
Not
you
in
in my
there.
life.
Oh, Jesus, she's doing the thing, the eye thing. Christ,
Oh,
this is
Lord.
not- I am not getting used to this, I'll be honest.
Okay, just what do you guys want? This isn't... this is just really lost its charm, I have to say.
Maybe maybe the ghosts or whatever wanna help us somehow? Is that the, like, point of trying to, whatever, like, talk through us or something?
I guess. Only one way to find out.
Clarissa, how are you, doing, hun?
Also, how did she get up here? Did she
Alex,
like
little help over
scale
here.
this light pole somehow? How'd she do it?
Clarissa, why don't you crawl down from there, please?
Triangle. Triangle supremacy.
Jesus.
What?
You think you can control me?
Clarissa?
I'm trying to help you. This will...
Help me. Help me. How will that help me?
I was looking forward to seeing you. Yes, I used to dream about something like this.
It's helped the others. Ren and Nona, they've gone through the same...
Gone through what? They're children. They've gone through nothing.
When you're off, the little machine has no more heart than a brain.
No more heart.
Is she... okay?
What?
Oh, she's... Clarissa, are you okay? Steady, just take it easy.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, just take it slow. You've just been through something.
Do you remember anything that happened?
I remember waiting in Fort Milner and seeing you.
That's it?
How did I get here?
I think we were hoping you could tell us that.
The usual answer to any question tonight has been, I have no idea, and sorry to say, but this is no different.
You really don't remember anything?
No, I remember something. I remember
Oh,
you
music?
with that radio. And I remember feeling like you were the reason all of this was happening.
Wait, it's Clarissa's turn already?
Yeah, it's my turn. What do you mean it's Clarissa's turn already? I haven't even asked one question. Everyone's asking me. I get to do the asking now.
Wait, what's going on? We're back
What's
at the...
going on?
It's Clarissa's turn?
Yeah, it's Clarissa's turn.
And you, of all people, should know what my question is gonna be, because I'm not gonna waste it. Alex, what did you do? Explain why me and my best friend, and your idiot best friend, and your new stepbrother are...
Look, when we went into the cave, we found a...
Yeah, we're not
thing,
hiding
and
anything.
I used the radio to somehow tune it in, and I think it jump-started everything.
I see.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Jonas, now you're seeing who you're stuck to until graduation.
Clarissa, seriously, I can vouch for this. This isn't her
It
fault.
has to be her fault. Of course it's her fault. There's no other way this story goes. She creates chaos. She's a
Don't listen to her, okay? She's pissed at the world and she likes to take it out on me, and none of what's happening makes any sense anyway.
I'm not. It's not
no,
a...
come on, Clarissa. Let's not do this right
You're
now.
gonna learn, Jonas. I swear to God. The town looks at her like she has a red letter tattooed on her freaking
Clarissa.
forehead. And the giant, lit up Christmas tree reason why is that Michael is dead because of her.
Oh.
Because of her.
It would take a very sick person to see it that way, and I would love to hear the explanation.
Michael was gonna leave town. He was free. He was out of here until this one convinced him to take her swimming for one last God knows what. And he drowned. He drowned in Horn Lake while this one could barely flap her arms.
Clarissa.
It doesn't make it my fault! Anyone could have been there, anyone, and then they would have had to watch him die, you unbelievable prick!
Anyone wouldn't have watched him die, Alex. Anyone else would have done something.
Okay,
Why do
enough,
you care
seriously.
so much,
This
Clarissa?
Clarissa, this is so... I can't even believe we're talking about this right now.
She's...
Enough! I mean it.
Jonas, it wasn't my fault, really.
I believe you, okay? But right now, we're gonna break into that office, and we're gonna find the key. And we're going to go home.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
All the Oxenfree.
So let's... Wait, what? Wasn't Clarissa with us like 2 seconds ago? That's crazy, it was like she was just here.
Yeah. Yeah, she was, but we're looping again, so God only knows where she is now.
You know, I don't understand how what we did in that cave is making any of this happen. Like, what are the triangles? What are the gates? Why are there ghosts? Why?
Maybe tuning in just knocked everything off center a bit? But I mean, I might as well be talking about flying carpets, because just
That
who
was
knows with
something
this stuff.
indeed.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna... Whatever, we're here to get the key, and then we can leave and put all of this far behind us. Let's do it. The office is right here.
Yep, this isn't budging.
Well, the lock looks, less than modern. Let's just brute force it, both of us. It might splinter, but we should get in.
Wait, what about, like, the alarms?
Yes, please, come and arrest us. Just get me out of here.
Oh no, he has a fair point. Nice.
All right, let's see if Ren's plan was a good one or not.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
And it's starring Can We Kill Her? Please, pretty please. Yeah, me too.
To sign up for the aquatics program, please register at the front desk.
Oh.
Never gets old.
I think here's something. It's another pocket radio, I think. But it's like there's way more stations on the dial.
It says that... Here's another one. It says they're wall radios. Wall stands for wave-assisted lock. Ah, they use that frequency thing, where each frequency is like a key to open the doors around here. It says that you use them like identification tags. It must work for the gate, too.
Great. Let's hike it back to the gate.
Oh, wait, look at this. Personal effects of Margaret Dorothy Adler.
Why would her stuff be here? Didn't her family, or, like, hasn't her family been carting her things back to town?
We can head back. I'm just gonna... Here, this is... To whom
Steal a boat and leave.
it should concern. This is a letter from her? This island and its history is a lie. Wow. Well, this is going somewhere.
What? What could that mean?
Oh,
I've been compelled by
okay.
both forces
Conspiracy?
outside my control and my own willful concern for the safety of others to conceal the many truths about...
Oh my god, the Kanaloa was destroyed by friendly fire? We've been lied to all this time.
Oh shit. So I saw shiny on the ground and it was an Adler letter. And I think this is actually one of the achievements if you collect all of them in the game. The USS Walter Roy, a destroyer escort, sunk the USS Kanaloa with a friendly fire on October 25th, 1943. It had held a developmental nuclear reactor in its belly and had been sent out weeks earlier as a test of its capabilities. Relatively few even knew of its existence, which tripled the base's confusion when the submarine communications had been cut. No one outside of a handful of us would ever know the truth. I would discover later that a weapon technician of the Walter Roy had been at Francis Salter's wedding. Salter was an engineer on the Kanaloa. I don't know why, but it's strange to me. We do love a conspiracy here.
Edwards Island. But now I feel any further inaction may carry a
forces outside our control. Like ghosts or the army, or what was she talking about?
I don't know. Inside, you'll find 2 wall-equipped radios. I have commandeered the old Cardinal Station 140.1 and used it to relay clues to nearby beacons buried throughout the area. Find these beacons in the notes within and discover the true chronicle of the island.
Oh, scavenger hunt! Scavenger hunt, scavenger hunt!
Wait. To whosoever finds the material, know that I am discomfited for keeping it hidden and ashamed for the lies I helped preserve. But also know that I acted in what I felt were the best interests for all at the time. And truly for the interest of time itself?
I've seriously had like dreams about this. Finding a secret, digging it up, it turning out to be a mechanical unicorn.
Please do not get glassy eyes over this, okay? We do not have to dig up some old lady's recycling. We can just go home.
Oh yeah, y'all know we're doing a scavenger hunt. Yeah, she's so precious. Because I imagine once we leave the island, like that's like once we get into the area, that's like the end game stuff. So let's, after we get out of this loading screen, we'll go take a look at 140.1.
Alex, why are you wearing that jacket? It's like 75 degrees. The sun's out, you know? I thought you said you were gonna go swimming anyway.
The sun is not out. The sun is
1 p.m. last year?
Just now. But see, this is when I get punished for watching the weatherman. He said it was going to be like overcast.
He said there was a chance for clouds.
Hey, Michael, we didn't bring drinks. Did we? I thought we said we'd bring drinks.
Did I get stuck in time or something?
No, I know. Days going by like crazy fast, right? I feel like we were practically just accosted by those soccer players.
No, why am I here right now with you?
Because you said, I studied enough for my French test. I want to go to the beach. Which I thought was very unlike you, by the way.
You made the right choice, Alex.
You're dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead?
I think she's talking about the...
Oh, the car? No, they don't... Listen, Mom and Dad know. They don't care. Well, I mean, they cared a little, but they know I can fix a broken...
No. Just listen to me. You will drown. Not here, but at Horn Lake, back at home.
You seem really confident. She seems confident. I'm a little nervous.
I would be.
Relax, Alex. I'm gonna teach you how to swim at the pool in the park. Don't worry about it.
Today turned out to be a flawless day. It really did.
Yeah, no, it did. It really did. I wanted to bring a kite, but thought you'd laugh at me.
Yeah, it really is kinda ideal, actually.
Yeah, I'm like right about to start sweating, but I'm not.
No, it is perfect ice cream and tennis weather. That is rare.
This is weird. I just wanted to go on a scavenger hunt game. What's happening?
It's been a spell since we did something, right? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. How have you been? What's been going on? How's classes? How's, what's his face, Mr. Collins' English?
Truthfully, I
sorry. I think, yeah, I accidentally left my phone on the ferry, because I do things like that.
Oh God, you idiot. Go get it before it leaves.
When I get back, I want to hear an Alex story.
Can't I just come with you?
I'll take 2 seconds. Think of something to tell me.
So...
Do you, I guess, guess you don't remember anything, right?
What am I meant to remember? I'm sorry, did I forget something?
Our whole, island horror show. Ghosts and possessions and none of this is jarring like anything loose?
If this is about Ren's movie, I mean, I told him I didn't want to do it. Half the script was an underwear scene, so, no thanks.
Ew, Ren.
I'm glad we could all do stuff today. I'm glad you were cool with it. I mean, I know you guys are really close, and I know it can be annoying when somebody starts keeping all their time for their girlfriend or whatever. So, I think it would be cool if we could, continue to do things together.
Clarissa, no, this is different. He's my brother. I've known him since I was born. He's not just a friend I'm losing.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm sorry if you feel like you're losing him, because you're not. Michael, he loves you, a lot. I'm sure you know that, but he talks about you all the time. Oh, Alex did this, and...
Yeah, well, I love him too.
I had to fight the skipper for it, but he didn't reckon how many squats I could do.
What's it up to, 6?
Only on burrito days. On non-burrito days, it's 8.
Ah, Jesus, thank God you're back. It's like an eternity sitting here with this one.
Thanks a lot.
No, I know what she's talking about.
Hey, I'm interesting, I'm entertaining.
Thank you.
So, I actually really want a cold something, so I'm gonna run into town and get a soda. Anybody want anything?
Yeah, get me a drink too?
Sure. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm here. What's the story?
So, I'm pausing because they're going to keep talking. Clarissa blames Alex for Michael's death. Which was already inferred at this point until now. Now seeing that, I think... Because I think they were dating at the time when Michael died. So I think Clarissa, in order to deal and cope with her grief, is putting the blame on Alex. I think that's what's happening. And that's why she's so bitter towards Alex specifically. Because she has those, not rose-colored glasses, but she has a tinted look on Alex because that is what happened. Those two went swimming together and Michael drowned. And obviously because Alex doesn't know how to swim, she couldn't do anything. Rightfully so, because otherwise she would have drowned in the process. So she's just very bitter.
The news. I want the Alex first edition. What's going on?
I've missed you, man. I've just missed you a lot, that's all.
Hey, come on. I've missed you too. And I know I've been hanging out with Princess, but it's a two-way thing. You can knock on my door. We live in the same house. We gotta bring back movie night and board game night. All the nights.
No, Michael, I can't. You're not there.
Well, sometimes I'm there. And look, I know this was supposed to be our day, but I completely forgot I promised Clarissa I'd do something with her, so thanks for chaperoning. I know it's not what you had in mind, so...
What do you see in her, really?
Okay, Tuesday night, she dragged me to a comedy club for open mic, shoved me on stage, and then proceeded to curse out the entire bar when they didn't laugh at my horrible jokes. And that was a Tuesday, so that's what I see in her.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just don't get it.
It's important to me that you like Clarissa, Alex, so tell me the truth. What do you really think of her?
You want my unvarnished truth? I think you should dump her.
Really? Why's that?
Why's that? Because I think she's mean. Because I think she's a bully. Because she likes to get her way. Because I guess that's it.
Well, you see her more than I do. She's in your class. You know, I never noticed. That's a good-looking jacket. I should ask for it back. I don't like my new one. Feels like I got shoes on my arms or something.
You know what, Bucko? I need it more than you.
Bucko? You haven't called me that in years.
We're telling the absolute truth. I mean, to be fair, we only got a snippet of, what Clarissa prior to the death was like. But it is cool how the dialogue, like, to us has different inferences to what's happening in the scene. I think that's a really nice touch.
Alex, are you all right?
3:20 a.m. present day.
Are you back? You've been acting super weird for like the last 5 minutes. Do you know that? I mean, I let it go for the first 2, but...
I don't know. What was I doing?
You kind of slowed down, then stopped. Then you were just shuffling your feet like you forgot how to actually move. And then you were kind of just muttering to yourself about, like, sandwiches or something. Whole thing was a weird little show. Like, you were having a stroke or something.
I haven't been talking about stupid sandwiches. Haven't you realized that I was gone for however long? I went through another time loop thing.
Just now? You've been here the whole time. I would have noticed if you'd blinked to some other existence. You really haven't left. You've just been doing the shuffling thing.
I don't remember being here at all. I haven't been here. I don't know how else to say it.
All right, well, can you, like, maybe just tell me what happened? Like, what did you see exactly?
It was a day I can remember, actually, when Michael and I spent a random Saturday on the beach here. It was just unbelievable to see him again.
Man, I mean, was it, like, good to... I don't know how to say this without... I guess I just want to make sure you're all right.
This is why we take Jonas with us.
No, it was good to see him. I'm treating it like a temporary gift. That's all.
Okay.
All right, time to go back to what I was doing before.
Turn on the Lima, India, Golf, Hotel, Tango. For the ships coming home. Turn on the Lima, India, Golf, Hotel, Tango. For the ships coming home. Turn on the...
Oh, turn
Lima,
on the light.
India, Golf, Hotel, Tango.
I didn't know Maggie grew up in
Oh,
Maine.
here's another letter. There's a similar statue of a soldier in Maine where I grew up. My memory of it is that I think part of the reason why I said yes when the army recruited me out of college despite my family's protestations. Anna, my closest friend. Hi, Anna. Look, it's you. My closest friend from childhood was, of course, thrilled at the possibility of my escape. I anonymously started a petition in 1975 to have this one made after the daughter of Kenaloa crewman Francis Salter asked. I don't know why. A marker, maybe, for the hope I once had to help people. Where are we now? Oh, we're back at the fields. Okay. My dad was a civil servant. He had to learn the phonetic alphabet, and I learned it to spell out swears with K when we were with a younger second cousin. Oh, I love that.
Oh, good. You didn't die.
Did you get it? Did it work? Do you hate me because it didn't work?
It worked. It worked. We got the... Well, actually, it turned out to be a radio, but I guess it can open doors and gates and stuff with different frequencies.
Really? But we can open the gate?
Yeah, we think.
Ah, good.
Some weird stuff happened along the way, but I mean, I guess whatever, that's the new normal now.
What weird stuff?
Clarissa sorta kinda got possessed and then disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh, so there's that.
What? Where is she?
Look, we got the way in, let's just do what we meant to do and check to see if the boat works.
But not leave yet, right?
Listen, if we have the key, which is apparently this radio, then let's just go to the house and see. And if it looks like we can leave that way, then we'll go on a Clarissa hunt.
All right.
I think you're supposed to use the radio
Wake
to
up,
tune
Lieutenant.
into the gate.
Hey! Reno Koo! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in! Hello, friends! Happy to have you here, and I'm pausing the game because they like to talk, and I don't want to talk over them. But hello, raiders. I need to update this graphic. But hello, you are also playing Oxenfree, and also I love that. That's not Venture, right? My instinct was Venture, but I don't think it's Venture, but I still love that. Hello, Renoku, and hello, Pi Rose. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. My name is Erin Gray. I use they, she pronouns. I'm a Queer Vice streamer here on Twitch, and tonight we are looking to finish Oxenfree. I don't know how far along you are, Renoku. Not sure if you finished the game or not, but we are about, I want to say around 2/3 in. We're approaching the end, I think. We're getting close to the end of the game. But hello, Rin. Welcome. You're on your second run. Ooh, okay. So what made you go on your second run after completing your first one?
Good
Are
to
you
be
doing
working with you
anything?
in a more official capacity, Zag. Shall we get started?
Thank you, Thanatos, for the follower alert. Yeah, what made you go back for your second run, if you don't mind me asking? Is it like an achievement hunt run? What are you doing with it? But also, thank you for the follow. You get a complimentary Squeak of Squeakums the Rat. Because we are the rats around here. The Hackeress, to be very specific. I decided a middle name for Quill. Please indulge us, Ellie. But yes, I know streaming can take a lot out of people, so feel free to do self-care things. So if you do need to raid and run, especially if you are coming along on that raid, feel free to do so. Or if you'd like to stick around and watch us finish out
Welcome to
the rest of the game.
189.16, The Stream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Pyros, thank you so much for the follow as well. You also get a complimentary Squeak of Squeakums the Rat. Just mainly completionist reasons. I don't want to spoil anything for you. No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, I have a feeling after I finish, I might go back and 100% it in my free time, just for funsies. For funsies. I do like to 100% when I can in games, if it's not too taxing or takes a very long time, but I want to. I definitely want to listen to the soundtrack after I finish playing this game, because the soundtrack is so great. So great. The rat. Oh, thank you. I actually got, hold on, let me get to a larger screen here. So this rat I got at a Dollar Tree back when I lived in my college town in grad school, because my friend was putting on a Halloween party and I went with her to go get some alcohol from the drugstore, or the alcohol store right next door, and it was the only rat they had left, so I snagged it and it's been part of my stream ever since. Is that OMG, wait, I forget the name of the Radio Murder game voice line. Yes, it's Killer Frequency. Yes, we love that game. I absolutely loved playing it. That's another game I do need to go back and 100%. He was left just for you. I know, right? It was like perfect fate, perfect timing. Killer Frequency is great. I have played it before. If you want to check out my VOD, you can always check out the VODs and stuff on my YouTube channel. I also do edited content on there as well. Recently, I just dropped a indie game collective video for the month of October. So I played 5 different indie games, either brand new indie games or game demos of upcoming games. They're coming out within the next 6 months or something. So there's that. I do highlight reels on there of different games I've played before. I do gaming retrospectives. Gray poorly explains the plot of certain games. And gaming diaries of how I'm feeling about certain games. So that's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I won't, and again, I would love to say like how I did in that run of my first and only run of Killer Frequency, but if you're trying to convince Ren to play it, then I will not say anything for the sake of spoilers. To make me play all the scary games possible. Thankfully, my community is like pretty chill with me not playing a lot of horror games. But we finished out this past weekend. We finished the Alan Wake 2 DLCs. So the weekend prior, we played Night Springs DLC. And then this past weekend, we played the Lake House expansion. So that was my taste. That was part of my horror games for the month of October. We also did play Casting of Frank Stone, because I'm very much into Dead by Daylight, but I was going to play it regardless if I was a fan of Dead by Daylight or not. I've played Resident Evil 4. I've played the remake. I've played Inscription. Doki Doki Literature Club counts as a horror game. I don't play many horror games, but Killer Frequency was one of my favorites. And because with horror games, I have to find like a sub reason for me to, or like a main reason for me to play it. So with Resident Evil 4, it was Leon. Leon was my pride and star to get me to play RE4. And it's also the reason I'm going to play Resident Evil 2 at some point. Luis, my beloved. We do love Luis. That's actually my Resident Evil 4 playthrough is actually the highlight reel I'm currently working on. The goal is to get that out within the next couple of weeks. I was supposed to get it out for Halloween, but time was not on my side. Serenity, I love Luis and Leon so much. Leon is one of my mains in Dead by Daylight. I have very quickly transitioned into having Trevor Belmont as my main in Dead by Daylight, but I still do love Leon. Leon is fantastic. Displayed Luis. Hi, Andrew. It's good to see you. How are you? Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Give you a hint where I got Ripley from. Yeah, what's the hint? I'm assuming partly for Ellen Ripley from Alien, partly from Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, I think that's how you pronounce it. Because I remember we talked about the pronunciations before. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because Ellen Ripley is badass. Oh, you cosplayed as Luis? Oh, that's awesome. I love that for you. You know, Trevor was in it, but that's such a real choice. So Trevor is the survivor. And then Dark Lord Dracula is the killer for the Castlevania thing. But you can buy skins for Trevor that consist of Alucard, who's also one of my favorites. You can get a skin for Trevor that's also Soma. And again, I'm not super familiar with Castlevania, so I'm just using the names that I know from Dead by Daylight. And then there's another skin for another character that's of Jonathan Felix. I think that's for the survivor named Felix. And I think there's one or two more in relation to Castlevania across the other survivors. I don't remember which ones. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The designs for them are really awesome in game. And I do want to watch the Netflix series at some point. But the easiest way for me to watch shows is when I'm doing my little diamond painting in my living room. But when I'm doing diamond painting, I can't watch a show at the same time because I have to be doing I have to do my hand-eye coordination. So it's been hard. It's been difficult. I shall be lurking now. Hope you enjoy Oxenfree. Yes, I'm excited to get back into it. We are going to take a short 5-minute break because we are at the top of the hour. So this is actually a good segue into our break. Rin and Andrew, thank you for the check-ins and get those cheeses. Doing okay, but I'm kind of tired. How are you guys? We're doing good. We're doing good. We are doing the major elections do not exist right now vibe of real life does not exist. We are just living in this space at the moment. So that's kind of what we're doing. But we are going to take a 5-minute break because I do want to just stand up and stretch a little bit and maybe go to the bathroom. So again, don't forget to do self-care things. Stand up, stretch, move around, do what you need to do. Echo, also thank you for the check-in. And same with you, Pyros. Appreciate it. And we'll be back in 5 minutes to continue on with Oxenfree. For those just coming in, we are about to go into Maggie Adler's home. We're about to enter the manor, or we're about to open the gate to go into the manor. So I shall also be having a lurk. No worries, Pyros. Appreciate you all stopping on by. Thank you again for the raid. Much appreciate it. And thank you again for the follows. Very much thank you for bringing your community here. I'll definitely check out your stream later at some point. And if you do want to join the community for updates on when I stream, you can check out the Discord. I do have other socials. I have Blue Sky and Twitter, which are my primary ones outside of Discord in terms of getting schedules out when I'm able to, because working full-time kind of sucks sometimes. But thank you all for being here. We're going to jump into a 5-minute break. You will get some ads if you're not subscribed, but it makes sure that we don't get pre-rolls in the future for incoming people. So we'll see you all in 5, so see you shortly. Hello, welcome back to Oxenfree. Just having dinner. Ooh, what you having for dinner, Jesse? I grabbed another snackaroo of sushi that I have, which I'm going to eat the rest of after I'm done streaming. I don't know how long the rest of the game will be, but we will remain here until we finish. Which I have a feeling we're coming up to at some point. Like, I feel like we're getting close. But again, I appreciate you all hanging on out. And just as a reminder of the upcoming stream schedule, we do have Saturday, which will be Echoes of Wisdom, which will be a lot of fun. Or Zelda Echoes of Wisdom playing for the first time, which will be very, very fun. Monday is going to be our simulator night because we're currently trying to clear out the backlog of gifted games as of recent, which simulator night will include Placid Plastic Duck Simulator and then American Truck Sim. Tuesday is Planet of Lana, and next Saturday I have no idea because it depends on how Zelda goes next week and if I want to continue it on stream or not. But yeah, in the meantime, we are here to finish out Oxenfree. Again, I appreciate you spending your time with me. And again, we're not really talking about the election, but make sure you've done your civic duty for today if you haven't
Alex?
done so.
So are you gonna try the gate thing, or?
Yeah, I'm getting there, homie.
I guess the radio will open this somehow?
Hopefully. Give it a whirl.
I assume though it's gonna be a sign of like, hey.
First, we will eat and drink, and then we'll go and see the girl, yes?
Ooh, double bacon cheeseburger. Oh, that sounds good. I'm honestly super surprised that restaurants are open that late. Oh, it's the entertainer. Oh, it's Morse. Yeah, it's Morse. Oh, wait, here we go. Hell yeah, we are in.
Cool. Neat. Please have a boat. Please have a boat. Please have a boat.
Just think happy
Bro is about ready to be like, is there not a boat? Dude, we're gonna be so mad if he doesn't have a boat. Jonas is gonna lose his actual ever-loving mind if there's not a boat here. The city, so places are open late here. Oh, that's fair. There is a boat. Does it work, though?
Jesus, that house is huge. That lady really knew how to live. It's like the Chateau de Adler.
How did she get so rich if she was just like a communications person or whatever in the military?
I think I said when we got here, her family like owned part of the island or something. I think she just inherited a lot, honestly.
Oh, mysterious door, my favorite.
She made a lot of, what should I call these slides? They're not videos.
Silent memories?
Huh. Ren, you were right. There's like a ledger here. The Adler family does own the island. And here's a combination for a padlock to a chest is all it says. 29, 18, 54.
29, 18,
You seen one
54.
Well, I guess let's just keep looking.
There's something in here.
Just looks like vacation slides or something.
Can we not play it? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it's like a boat that needs keys. There are no oars.
And before we go crazy, it wasn't with Maggie's stuff back at the office, like with the radio?
No, we checked everything.
Huh. Well,
What's plan B if we can't find it?
Keys, they have to be in the house for the movers or her family, you know?
That's as good a guess as any.
Yeah, the ambient music is just so great.
Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me.
Emma! Hello! Susie, thank you for coming in over on the raid. Hello, Emma! Playing Life is Strange Double Exposure in a non-spoilerly way. What do you
Because when I
think?
retire, I want a television the size of a billboard.
Emma, thank you for the 21 months.
Well, thank you. It was soothing.
Thank you, Amicia. We love you. I totally didn't know this was happening. Oh, sure. You have the Raider badge next to your name. Sure you didn't. Hi, Saracen. How are you? Good to see you. If you're coming in over on that raid, hello, welcome in. My name is Erin Gray. I use they, she pronouns. I'm a queer vice streamer here on Twitch. Tonight we are playing through the rest of Oxenfree and trying to ignore everything that is happening IRL right now. Not used to seeing you here. But yes, please let us know in a non-spoilery way, of course, how was Double Exposure? Because that is a game I'm very strongly thinking of playing. So I would love to know your not spoilery thoughts. Life is Strange was great. Accidentally finished the game. I really enjoyed it. Oh, great. Love to hear it. How long did it take you to finish it, if you don't mind me asking? And mostly for my planning purposes. But yeah, if y'all are coming in on that raid, please make sure to take care of yourselves. So I know, Emma, it's late in your time zone, so please go get some rest. But you are welcome to stay, hang around, lurk, do what you need to do, but please do the things. Typically very mindfuckery towards the end, but I love the atmosphere. Yeah, it looks great. I'm very excited. So I'm glad to know that it's being well received despite the Gray. This is early. For you, it is. For you, it's early. Hope you've been well. Totally understand. I've been planning on burying myself in Dragon Age for the rest of the night after clinic. Gotcha. Totally understand. Yeah, I'm finishing out Oxenfree, and then I probably will hop on into either DBD or Dead by Daylight or Overwatch and just veg while I have like the election thing up in the background, because I won't be able to stop myself. So if I have it like live, like in a tab that's like muted, then I'll be okay. The Susie time zone is very different to the Emma time zone. Yes, exactly. Emma does not operate on Susie time. Excuse me. First 3 chapters took about 3 to 3.5 hours. Fourth was about an hour and a half, and fifth was around 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay. So for my planning purposes, I would probably do 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, and then 5 on its own. Okay, cool. I do have a tab open in my browser to get the deluxe edition, which has like a bunch of like cool shit for like the physical release, but not like the physical release, which I might indulge on at some point. Get to engross myself in Dragon Age tomorrow now, which is fine for me. Oh, I love that for you. I'm excited. Mags and I think Julie started playing. No. Julie, I forget if you're playing Veilguard. I don't know. But I know Mags has started. Jupe has started playing. So I am excited for all of you. I've heard mixed reviews so far. So I'm excited to hear y'all's opinions, because I don't know if the opinions or the reviews that I am hearing are people who are just being like, oh, it's woke, so it's no. Or if there's actual critiques that are valid critiques. So I'm interested to see how y'all feel about the game, because y'all have played the other Dragon Age games. So I'm going on y'all's feedback. Main thing is the cat for me. The outfits are all right, but I personally probably could have done without it. That's fair. plot of petting cats in Dragon Age yet. Soon you have that waiting for you, so that's the important part. Excuse me. But yeah, happy to have you here, Emma. Please, yes, and again, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. And if you're coming in on that raid, also feel free to lurk, de-stream, do whatever you need to do. We'll be here playing some Oxenfree. We're planning on finishing it tonight, as I mentioned earlier. And just as a reminder of the upcoming stream schedule, Saturday, we're going to be checking out Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is going to be a lot of fun. I actually had to get my Switch ready for streaming stuff, because this is my first time streaming in the new setup on my Switch. Monday is going to be simulator night, so we're going to be playing Placid Plastic Duck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. Tuesday is going to be Planet of Lana, and then next Saturday, I have no idea. We might play some Uncharted 4. We might continue with Zelda. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out when we get there. I'm only about 3 hours in so far. Aesthetically, it's amazing. I feel like jumping into this one without any knowledge of at least this third game will make life confusing, but I know someone doing that and he's kind of lost but enjoying it for what it is. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Like, I debated it for, like, I think, like, a hot second of, like, do I want to play this game? And I was like, I think I do have Inquisition on one of my browsers, I think. It's either on Epic or... No, not... Maybe it's on EA. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't recall. I think I have it, though. So I might play that at some point. I've heard very good reviews about Inquisition, even if I just end up playing for myself. But I think I need to finish Baldur's Gate first. Screaming about Zelda. Also, I didn't sneeze. I cleared my throat, and I didn't want to clear my throat into the microphone, because that probably would have sounded disgusting to y'all. But thank you. I appreciate it regardless. Inquisition takes over my whole life. No, that's fair. That's fair. Especially with Cullen. Cullen's a cutie. That's the only thing of Inquisition I know is Cullen. That's it. I know nothing else. Once again, thank you for the raid. I very, very much appreciate it. We're going to jump back into Oxenfree. So, you are welcome to stick around. I appreciate y'all chilling. And again, if you're new here and want to get to know me more, you are welcome to ask questions. And if I don't like the question or think it's too personal, I will then tell you no. But I am pretty much an open book. I daylight as an academic advisor for college students and moonlight as a content creator playing game or pretending to know how to play games. I think I'm gonna yeet to sleep. I was loving being able to pop in. I appreciate it, Emma. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed Double Exposure and gave high remarks, so I'm definitely looking forward to cracking into it at some point. Probably within the next month or two is my plan. My apologies, my brethren is bothering you. All right, we are gonna dive back into some Oxenfree.
It's a radio lock. The woman sure did love her antiquated security.
All right, so there. There we go.
That is a nifty gizmo.
Ooh.
Finally.
Carissa,
Oh, God,
Jesus.
you scared me. Thought you were like Maggie Adler's dead body or something.
How do you
how'd you get in here?
The door was locked. Do you have, like, a radio?
No, I don't have a radio. The kitchen window was open.
Kitchen window? Where?
In the back? In the kitchen?
Okay, sure.
Look, Clarissa's here, so everyone's here now. We can just... Everyone's okay, all right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, let's just find the keys to the boat or a phone or whatever and just find a way home. I promise. We can all keep talking and or fighting at school on Monday.
Yes, perfect.
Fine, okay? Let's focus up.
Everybody find something and hope that it helps.
It's been disconnected. Bummer.
I'm so sus.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
answer that.
Man, she owned enough books. It's mostly math, I think. Ergodic thermodynamics. And religion. Sheesh, there's a lot of...
Okay, we get it. She liked the smell of paper. Fascinating insight. We'll all miss her dearly.
Okay, why don't you get off your ass and help then?
I am helping by keeping out of the way of more enterprising sorts like yourself.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm so sus of her.
Wait, have you seen this? It's like a star map or a diagram of planets or something.
Yeah, why would she need anything like a map of the universe? It's not like she's bouncing stuff off satellites for a job. Or maybe they were back then, what do I know?
Maybe they needed to chart signals through space or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's a draft of her letter that she left in the office. To whom it should concern. She left notes everywhere, she said. Hidden with secret signals.
She was an odd one, I'll give her that. But, you know, cool in a way.
No, I think it's pretty cool, actually. I could see myself doing something like this for the people I leave behind.
Well, leave a cheat sheet for the laziest of us, okay?
Nothing over here, so we have to do this.
Oh, that's an attic? Thought it was like a cat's toy or something.
Wanna come up?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, okay. This is actually a really nice house, regardless. Oh, we found the chest. Found the chest that we got the lock for.
This might be the chest that takes that combination. 29, 18, 54.
Oh, nice that
It's a
room
lot
before
of
me.
Radios and those containers we saw at the town office. Oh, and like a map of the caverns. She's written here, tune into the source.
What do you think that means? She couldn't have known about the ghosts, right?
She must have figured it out, that there were ghosts here and the potential for them to be running amok.
I guess it's a possibility. Is this... Ah, the boat keys. Got 'em.
Perfecto.
Source. Source, your source
All right,
is cold.
we got keys for the boat. Where?
Jonas found them in a chest upstairs, so say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just saying,
make them play
it's not
nice.
directed at you or anything.
Okay.
Oh, Ren, stop being a dickhead, please. Oh!
Alex! Oh, Alex! Come down here, please.
We have something we want to show you.
I'm not listening to this, all right? I'm not playing along anymore.
Oh, just come down and we'll drink to our future. Come down, okay? It'll be all right, I promise.
Ren, are you all right? We're in a time loop thing.
Yeah, none of them are gonna be able to wake.
Nona, are you okay? Wake up!
Yeah, Clarissa needs to get over her fucking grudge.
Jonas, don't just sit there. We're in a time shift loop thing.
I need you, Jonas. Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
there she is.
Now we imagine you're a bit confused. But don't fret. This will be the final part of your training, Alex.
Training?
All training is supervised by very skilled instructors.
Training? I don't want to be trained. What are
You signed up for this, Alexandra.
Is possible.
So please, I cannot bear your excuses, offspring.
I said maybe leave was possible. Maybe. I didn't even know what the hell you were talking about.
It's okay. Everything will be fine. The test is easy. We will speak of something we see in the house, and you will go and find it.
Oh, we're gonna do
See?
some sort of
As
ritual
simple
shit?
and good humor as your mother's apple pie.
What is it with you guys and all the games? You're like dogs or children. Just what is the point?
The point, dear, the point is that they were never games, and you can figure that out by your lonesome. Now, let's start with the softball. I spy, with my little eye, radiation.
There is, of course, a time limit here.
So,
10,
9, 8.
Are you talking about the TV?
Very good.
Well done.
The older models of
Emitted X-rays.
But right now, you'd be wise to think of radiation.
In another sense. Pay attention.
What are you even talking about?
I spy.
With my little eye, a notch. Let's make this a little harder, okay?
Oh god, it's inverted.
6,
5,
4, 3,
2.
Is it this painting? It looks kind of like a knot.
Excellent, excellent. You're doing so well. It's time for the bonus round, Alex, so stay quick.
This is what you really want to find.
I spy with my little eye a picture of a memory.
Be fast now.
The picture of I guess it's Maggie, Adler, and somebody. Is this it?
Yes, very
nice.
That's
Margaret Adler and her friend Anna.
See, you and your schoolyard chums are experiencing, well, this has sort of happened before. Maggie and Anna tried to sport with us many years ago, and, well, only one survived. But in the process, we discovered a way for us to return,
So to speak. It just takes a little time. And a far-reaching tolerance for the ignorant.
Okay, if I help you, will you stop whatever it is that you're doing with my friends?
Well,
There's the rub.
they're not an eternal recurrence. The waves. It's the waves, we think. And we will use those waves to absorb into your friends as sunlight blooms into flowers.
And we will grow. And we will engulf.
Wait, what happens to them after you're absorbed?
Their form will exist with us inside. It will be a swap.
Oh,
you see,
so literally
essences,
the
I guess you'd
engram
call them.
in Cyberpunk.
We tried it too quickly with Anna, but now we know.
To wait and soak.
We had to keep you here, on the island. And it will be a great honor, Alex, really,
To carry us through this life.
and on to the next.
There has to be another way. I mean, maybe I can do something with the
We
radio.
never had our time. It was ripped from us. We watched the universe's conception fly to its demise over and over and over again. You don't know what it's been like. But how could you?
What you're doing is wrong, and you know that.
The integrity we once had drowned in the reef ages ago. When our vessel dashed on the rocks, we had until dawn.
And so will you. We would spend our time wisely. And we thank you for your good service.
So, I'm kind of screwed.
Kind of think it's a small understatement. Oh wait, there's a...
Tell Michael he should go to school here. Okay, seriously, who are you?
Oh, there's another one up here. I missed it. I think that's what's been following us. I think.
So we can go on. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Me first.
It wasn't a dream or vision or something. You and Clarissa standing in the living room just now, was it?
Ugh.
No. But I wish it was a dream. Usually there's a lot more talking horses.
We're in, like, trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of really are.
So, I mean, Christ, if Clarissa was whisked away to the cave by nuclear submarine monsters, then, I mean, the plan has to be to retrieve her, right?
I'm still going to call them ghosts, if that's okay.
Clarissa is only like one slice of the problem. We're all infected or whatever, so we need to rip the issue off like a bandage all at once.
Okay, great, yeah. But how do we do that?
Well, a good question.
Maggie, I think Maggie Adler might have had some sort of a plan or a scheme or something to fix what's going on.
What possible plan could Maggie Adler have? First of all, she's dead. And second of all, she was like...
She wrote in her journal or something or other about tuning into the source of the problem in the cave. And I think she was talking about the ghosts.
Well, if we're going to the cave... Oh, actually, I forgot. I saw the entrance has been caved in since you guys went inside.
Alright, I know there are a whole bunch of secret communist bomb-fearing tunnels dug into this place during the 1950s. And Maggie has loads of film about military stuff in her basement, so...
Maybe there's a way back into the cave through one of those, you're thinking?
Let's take a look.
What kind of name is Epiphany Fields anyway?
Epiphany.
Wait, is it Epiphany?
It's Epiphany Field.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Okay, so we're going back. Basement.
Be careful, that film's really flammable. Wouldn't want Smokin' Johnny to light the house on
Alright,
fire.
there's already something in here. Experiments and Findings of Experienced Phenomena, January 52.
Awesome. Oh man, if this turns out to be just prehistoric home videos...
Yeah.
Girl,
I'm
no.
sure
God, it's just the first thing. Just give it a second to warm up, will you?
Okay, we're getting warmer, I think.
So, if you look at the, lines or whatever, the bomb shelter should lead right into the cave, just like from another angle. According to this, at least.
Oh, so it does.
But won't it be, locked or something, right?
Yeah, how do we get in? It's just like the cave wall, only steel or whatever bomb shelters are made out of.
Oh, what? She knew about these things?
Wow, that's crazy.
It says that to fix a temporal tear, that's a mouthful, in the cave, we would need to transpose to the other side and tune into the source within itself.
Oh.
Okay, but we're not doing that, right?
Good question.
Yeah, that's going a little above and beyond.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but strap in, boys and girls, because we might have to, okay? If it's the only thing that will fix us.
Yeah, but that's, scary.
Well,
Oh,
something
Ren,
better
calm
work.
down.
Or we're boned.
Or we're boned. Precisely.
Oh, sorry, this looks like the end, but from the wrong film thing.
No, wait. This is something I actually remember from that stupid radio tour thing, because it, sounded so weird. It's called the call and response system. It unlocks the bomb shelter. This is showing us how to do it. See? It says, when someone sends an emergency signal from the Catbird station in the woods, and the receiving station confirms it. It's like a connected response thing.
Brilliant!
Really?
It's good enough for me.
Alex and me will head through the woods, do the, call part. You and Ren can hang by the door to the bomb shelter and open it when it's ready.
Wait, I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out there for a second. What are we doing?
Ren and Nona are team, Soaring Eagle, and you and I are Awesome Squad.
I want that one.
And we're splitting up to work on some old-fangled machinery to open the bomb shelter, to get into
It
the
is a
cave,
very
to
lovely
yada yada
house.
yada, save our lives or whatever.
Okay, so use the response station to open bomb shelter. Okay, because the bomb shelter is here, which will get us back into the cave.
All right, break. And if anything goes wrong, please don't tell me. I won't want to know.
Well, now I'm gonna run over there and specifically tell you at the first drop of bad news.
No!
I hate him. Oh, I didn't realize shift also opens the radio. Shut the fuck up, Ren! It's down here. Oh, that goes to the beach. Okay. Oh, you can see the fort from there. That's actually kind of cool how you can see some of that stuff from the distance. Thought I saw another tow truck, and it is not another tow truck. Oh, shit.
Alex, okay, are you back to normal?
I just saw, it was like a premonition, I think, and I know that sounds whatever, but this must be what it's like when
Okay, yeah, we need to go up this
people
way.
say they do that, because I kind of just saw Ren drowning.
Okay, just take it easy for a second. You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
I did?
You stopped walking and started mumbling, and then your eyes lit up like little road flares. It only lasted like a minute, but we should hurry up and do this before the door on you opens any wider then.
But the thing with Ren, it was so real. It was...
No, look, it kind of made sense.
Hey, guys.
Wait. Did I get the plan wrong? Because if I got it right...
No, you didn't get it wrong.
We're just taking this way, that's all.
What, the scenic route?
Everything's the scenic route. There's no quicker way.
Okay, well, we'll be here. Good luck.
Yeah, there really isn't. Any faster way, because we could have gone up the other way. Okay, so we need... Because we gotta go up that way. No, this will be faster, I think.
Exciting times ahead. Everyone hydrated?
Thank you for the water, Redeem. Much appreciate it. Not sure how far we are till the end. I keep saying we're close, but I don't actually know how close we are to the end.
You know what time it is?
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in, that situation?
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
Why is there a
chair
chair
tuning
here?
into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
To be fair here, I really only understood like 6/12 of the whole scheme, so I think that this stuff is getting pulled in from like their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah, because there's a chest.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running out of runway here. Oh, Jesus, what are you doing jumping across that? There's like another way down here. I can't believe you even made it.
Look, Jonas, I do like
I
a
got an
million
achievement for that,
jumping jacks
actually.
a day. This is nothing.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
I didn't even realize that was a jump that you can make. I didn't even see that you can come down this way. Oopsies. It's fine. Yeah, so we want to go to Bridge Stand. I got an achievement for that. I'm happy. That's my first achievement so far in this game. I haven't gotten anything else yet.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill.
Sounds good.
I hope this works.
Me too, honestly. I'm excited to go back into the cave, though. The cave is really, really pretty.
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
God, we're in another loop-de-loo. They always come at the most appropriate times, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Thanks for the update. Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
Can I go in here?
Perhaps the level is changing. First night, carry down building, have a killer on the cap, and run inside with the first.
People lose their names and give them to Golf, Romeo, Alpha, Victor, Echo, Cena. People lose their names and give them to Golf, Romeo, Alpha.
Oh, so there is a piece of paper nearby. If it's tasty, maybe, I don't know. I was slipping through the channels pretty quickly. There's someone down here.
Ren! Nona, what happened? What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
No, come on. Clarissa was dead too, but like bunny ears dead, not dead, because apparently killing yourself doesn't actually do anything here.
Alex!
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
did he fall? I guess he
didn't mean
fell
anything.
off the bridge.
What happened?
He drowned. He took a fall. I don't know. He just stopped.
I mean, does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And,
Fix Ren, whatever you want to call it. I know you're doing it. Just fix it.
it's not us doing it, dear. We weren't lying. The time loops, as you've taken to calling them, which we do find so adorable, are of your own making.
Yeah, sure. Just like you infesting us like lice isn't your fault either.
That we have and will own up to, but the other stuff, that we're afraid is on you. Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really.
A proposition? Like what?
It's already over with Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go, quietly and without fuss, we won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reginald here. We'll leave the rest of you cattle alone. We only really...
I don't get it. Why do you even need my permission if you have her already?
Don't misunderstand. We don't need anything from you except what we can willingly take. We're merely offering you an arrangement that would leave both parties satisfied. Well, somewhat satisfied. Your friends would be fine.
Young Reginald. It's like I'm talking about Wrench from Watch Dogs. I'm curious if this is like a fake choice or if this is an actual choice. Because part of me is like, if I can save them all, then I want to try to save them all. But at the same time, because, like, is it a bluff? That's also a thing, like, is it a bluff? And do we want to call them out on the bluff if it is a bluff? I'm leaning towards saying no deal. Because, like, I can always, like, if it is, like, a true choice, which I don't think it is. I think this is set up to make it seem like it's a choice, but I don't think it is. Yeah. I think it's a fake choice. And if you played the game before, you don't have to answer that question either. Like, if it is or isn't. I think it's a fake choice. Because also, if we say, I hate Clarissa and LOL bye bitch. Like, I hate her too. I don't like her. But I think she can come around if she just pushes past. Like, girl needs counseling. She needs therapy, honestly. And I think I'm going to say no deal. Because it's either all of us or none. Like, we're going to go all in. Most gravies and cheeses of poutine has arrived hot and fresh. Hey, poutine, how are you? Good to see you. We're currently finishing Oxenfree, so you are right in time. So I'm going to say no deal.
Forget it. No deal. Everyone is coming home with me.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
I don't care.
We know because we can be Jonas for this long.
And his soul's as quiet as an empty church. Just never say we didn't provide you all the rules.
When poutine is here and Emma is here, 2 cheeses in 1 chat. Yeah, really.
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just...
It's okay, Nona. You didn't do anything.
The station's up at the top of the... God.
Poutine is, I believe, a Canadian dish.
Like just ate a tree.
Do you remember Ren? Nona? Their whole little situation?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was just a version of things, you know? Like it didn't happen in this time, or...
I don't know. I could, like, smell the seawater on her. But what do I know?
Hello?
Anyone there?
What? Are they? Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the, station speakers.
Are you guys at the station?
Anybody?
How
Jonas?
are they, like, doing that?
Jonas? Punch Alex and you
Beats
can hear
me.
this.
I mean, there has to be like a switch on their end or something
Seriously,
to control
right in
the,
front.
talk
Jonas,
box.
don't listen. We're all set here for the thing? The machinery beacon
People
hug
lose
or
their
whatever
names.
we're doing?
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like this is a trick.
Like, actually wasted. Like, I feel my body wasting away.
No, it's okay.
Can y'all shush? Shh. I'm trying to work over here with the radio.
What stuff?
When I almost kind of slipped and fell off the bridge.
Oh my god, you guys, that...
No, it was this.
It was psychotic to watch. Like, almost doesn't quite describe the terror that held my heart watching her come close.
Culinary masterpiece of all
You
time.
were perilously close to tumbling into the ocean from like...
Hello. We're here. We made it. Hello.
Oh, hello.
This is Edward Island's emergency. How may I help you? If you're being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please.
Look, the ghosts told me they wanted to make a sort of deal for Clarissa.
What?
I said no, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you guys should know before moving on.
Alright, well, let's do the thing and get into the shelter and try and fix this fast.
Signal verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Great. Okay, we'll meet you there.
Right.
Yeah, I never had poutine either.
Over and out.
What did the thing say? Close the time hole and save the day. I don't like how it pops up the map every time, like, there's a new objective. That is a smidge of a pet peeve. You melty from the hot gravy and fresh fries. Ooh, that sounds good. Granted, I'm just hungry, generally speaking, right now. Does anyone know how much longer we have to go in this? Hi, Kylan. How are you doing? Good to have you. You're approaching the end. Pop in and say hi. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Oh, I can't drop down there? Oh, ew. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, that's the ledge. Good night. Have a good rest of your evening. Hopefully you get some good sleeps. Because you deserve it. Sleep's important. I'm a weirdo who only likes cheese melted. Yeah, I could never on a salad.
I have an idea, Mr. Jordan. Couldn't we have him reborn?
Oh no, come on, Jonas. Don't turn freaky now.
Okay, I'm... Jesus Christ, I really hate that.
No, exactly, because I played it like a year ago. Okay.
I think,
It's getting worse, Jonas. The sun's coming up soon. I think we're running out of time.
Yeah. Look, it's scary, needless to say, when I, like, drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel like, just, like, how do I say this? Because...
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
I just want to say, I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year. And I'm just glad I met you, that's all. I'm just glad we met.
I'm glad too.
I'm glad too, okay? So there.
Oh, we
It's
actually
out
have
in
to
the
go a
open.
different
We're both
way.
glad.
We're going
Okay,
the wrong way.
good. So, that's it. And now we can go back to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
Yeah, let's finish strong now. No half-acidness at the end.
Susie puts salads in the microwave, not me. Not me. That's Susie. You can just melt the cheese separately, Susie. They don't have to be in the same thing at the same time. I still am. Hi. Alright. Is already in the salad. Can you
Had enough in there?
remove the cheese from the salad? Hi, Spider. Thanks for the unlurk. 5 a.m. Oh, no. Besties, we have an hour.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I promise it'll be the last time I bring it up tonight. But you know you screwed up with Ashley at the concert, right? I mean, it's not a giant thing, but still.
Huh? I didn't screw up. How was I supposed to know her mom was gonna call in the car stolen? I thought she had permission.
Give me a break.
Okay, we're gonna pause here as we did a little time jump to the past. You're microwaving lettuce, Susie? Yes, she is. Someone said that Susie microwaves her salad. Yes. This is a tragedy, and I wonder if we need to hold her contempt in court. Cornwall is crazy. There's Subway subs in the mic. I mean, that's fair. That's fair if you want to, like, if you want to heat it up or toast it. But we'll be back in 5 minutes. Just want to stand up and stretch and move around a little bit, and then we'll be back to hopefully finish the game within the next hour. I unlurked for this. No, I'm here for that. I'm so here for that, Spider. But we'll be back in 5 minutes. So again, don't forget to take care of yourselves while we're taking our little break, and we'll see you all in 5 minutes for the hopefully conclusion of Oxenfree. So see you all shortly. Seeing a lot of salad microwave discourse in my chat right now. And salads and pastas are not the same thing. You have a pasta salad, but they are not the same thing. Team microwave salad. Suzuki, you are an island of one right now. The only salad I am microwaving is a pasta salad if it's not a cold pasta salad. What a lonely team to pick, Susie. Not eat them here nor there. I will not eat them anywhere. I love Susie, you're not making friends with this argument right now. Okay? And you're one of my moderators, okay? I am proud of my island of one. She's gonna stand by her statement. But hello, welcome back. We're gonna continue with Oxenfree and whatever the fuck is happening in my Twitch chat right now.
Even if you didn't know, which, come on, even if you didn't know that, you still knew you didn't have permission to go to the concert. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
Seriously, Michael, it was not my fault. And hell, I mean, we would have probably gotten away with it if not for that sobriety checkpoint.
Yes, that is definitely the lesson to take from all this. Down with drunk stops. Oh, and just so you know, I took your advice about Clarissa. I'm not gonna see her anymore. I don't know. I don't know.
How's she taking it?
Better than I thought she would, honestly. But I don't know. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. And she's depressed all the time. I really didn't want this to make it worse. Come on, let's get to the Sentry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project. And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
What history project? They still make you do, like, work with so little left in the year?
Unfortunately. It's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me to kinda, I don't know. And I mean,
I do also microwave pasta salads. I might not warm them to be hot, but I'll warm them to be like a little
flat.
warm.
Same people, the same expressions.
Well, if you leave, I'd certainly miss you.
Yeah, no, I'd miss you too.
I'll make it at least
It's
like
just that
lukewarm.
everybody here knows me, you know?
Just like a
I
bit
know you
warm,
think
especially
I have
for
it
the
on easy
meat.
street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that
Make
it's
the
good,
cheese like
that
a
they
tad
lived
melty.
here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once?
You are great, though, and you're gonna be great whatever you do. I'm sure of it.
You got spunk, kid.
Yeah, well.
Let's head back before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him, because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
It was hard? I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Huh, that's actually, that's not bad.
Why won't you look at me?
I cannot believe I had to pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is too funny.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Olive oil cake? I've had olive oil brownies before. Those are really good. I'm not sure what my one food thing you would be on island of one for. I'm not sure what that would be for me. I mean, I guess, like, food thing, but, like, kind of, like, I prefer eating french fries with...
Just stop.
French fries with
You
forks.
You know,
I
you
eat
went
most
bad again.
things with forks
Couldn't
and
get you
knives.
out of it. We should get this done now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked.
No, I just always do the poster. I mean, you get the option, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, end of semester finals, AP English. You can game the system, and instead of writing a report, all you have to do is draw a poster of a fake book cover. Yeah, but the trick is you have to claim you're a kinesthetic learner.
Yeah, I think you can worry about that after we're off the island, Ren.
No, I need to worry about it now.
Why?
Ren!
Because I left my book on the ferry.
Ren!
I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
Ren.
No, I don't know.
Ren, are you... This is what you want to tell me before we go in there?
I know. I'm sorry. It's just been a crappy night. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is stupid, but can we, like, take a picture?
Why?
I don't know. In case things go bad and...
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
All right, let's take it.
Alex, get in here.
You're not getting...
Wasn't trying to.
All right.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted.
Oh, so this is the point of no return.
Make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
Yes, that's a point of no return. Ooh, we get to see the photo. Oh, there's definitely something here. There's definitely something there. Or that might be the doors to the bomb shelter.
Listen, Alex, I don't want to say anything to Ren or Nona, but the truth of it is I'm not feeling too awesome right now. It's kind of getting worse.
Just hang in there, Jonas, okay? I know you feel like a garbage snowman right now, but we're almost done.
Hey, what do you call a man who's short of time? Huh? Have you heard this?
No clue.
Tim. You call him Tim.
Ha!
Oh.
Yeah, it's not one of my finest.
It's kind of spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned?
Yeah, but do you think it would even have worked? Like, if Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads.
Too late now anyway. I never got to try it out. Wait, it's... Oh, damn, it's another radio wave lock thing.
I do like the radio puzzles. I think they're kind of fun.
Wait, before... Look, if something happens on the other side of this door, just don't be stupid. Cut and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out...
Jonas, we're all getting out of here. I mean, look, we're about to fix this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is microwave popcorn of a problem.
Can we...
I'm not asking, I'm
go?
telling.
Look, dream a little dream, buddy. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna leave you. Now, let's just get this door open, do what we gotta, and get home.
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like, why would this specific tune be all over the place?
Okay, if it'll make you feel better, we'll investigate the case of Jonas's mom's weird song before we save our lives.
Sounds perfect. It's like breaking or something. Can you fix it? It sounds like it's her. Like a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right? I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but...
I can kinda hear it.
Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's... Like, it could be, right? It's just... with everything that's happened, she could have come here.
It's possible. I mean, a lot's happened tonight in this general
Why are we
realm
spending
of
time on
craziness,
this?
so
Like, Jonas, I
I'm not gonna
understand,
rule
but
it
why
out.
are we spending time on
She's
this
like
right now?
so close. Can you just try and tune in the signal? This tape player thing isn't even... I have no clue what's going on, but if you could just help me with this right now.
Jonas, I know this is tough to understand, but we really should be using the radio to get out of here, and, like, that's it. We have to leave.
We don't have to leave. You just want to leave.
Jonas?
Come on, I'm sorry, but please, can you try and understand what's happening here? Just, please help me out.
Alright, we have no choice.
I just can't really get this to change, or... Mom, can you...
Like, why are we spending time on this?
Mom? Whoa, Alex?
Jonas, don't! Oh no.
Alright. We love student discounts. Yeah, we have some good food on our campus too. They all look so happy. I know, right? Also, why isn't Ren or Nona with us?
You know, the truth is, we could have left whenever we wanted. We weren't prisoners of the cave.
And why use my friends? Why are you switching with them? Why are you doing this?
Because it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a part in it? It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms.
I can imagine it, okay? You think contemplating annihilation makes you special?
What you can imagine is a toddler's toy bag compared to facing real extinction. Don't speak to us of imagination.
Whatever you think you can do, you can't.
We're not going back. We won't go back. Child, wait your turn.
So it's the triangle within the triangle. It's triangleception, everybody.
Why isn't this, like, connecting?
It's the triangle force. It's gonna make multiple triangles. That's what it's trying to do. Getting our own Triforce. Mega triangle.
Can anybody? Hello? Somebody there?
Oh, we're
Guess
underwater. There's the sunk boat.
You've come to close the hole. Right, girl? Well, you're gonna find out it's not that simple. The horses have already left the barn.
Or you could just, like, leave. You know, there's still time to not
There's
be
the
complete
ghost.
monsters about this.
The
and
ghost
do
is
the
right
thing
here. Look at it, it's right there.
Oh, I'm sure it's very easy for someone like you to dictate terms when you've never really been challenged. God, you're so spoiled. You don't even know the cost of things. Closing the hole with your stupid toy will spare your friends from our bloom, sure. But it will seal you up in here with us. You'll die with us again and again.
You're just trying to scare me. That can't be the only way.
One last chance.
You don't have
to die.
You can leave, you know, through the gate you opened.
And we keep
the girl.
Clarissa. She'll be happier with us.
What? No way. I'm not just gonna abandon Clarissa. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think we are? Do you think we wanted to be thrown away? Oh, getting started already. Okay, you want to chicken with the void? Fine. We can see how long you stay on the throttle. Just don't blink.
Oh, you don't want this. Then get out of everybody and I'll stop.
It's everyone or nothing, girl. Understand your situation and accept it. You don't even comprehend why this is happening, do you? They said warships after us. Like we were the fifth column. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
They didn't know it was you. Nobody, barely anybody knew it wasn't just Maggie's fault or their fault. It was a catastrophic event.
Catastrophic events? You make it sound faded.
I know there's a crewman on that submarine named Francis, and to you, to all of you, I know it was fate, okay? Sometimes things go bad.
Alexandra, wake up! This course of action will only save those morons, not yourself. Don't you understand?
You can't talk me out of this, all right?
Wait!
Come too close to the hole for me. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I saw some struggle.
Out.
Alone.
We are
All
on
the same.
side.
Poor girl.
This is for my friends.
Malison.
Youth.
It
Is the road of
the middled. We all play.
by
Same
design.
That can't be it. There's gotta be other endings. There has to be other endings. Somewhere in Texas. Oh, it's me.
Jonas! Jonas, where are you? Okay, this is gonna be fine. Just work through it. Don't tell Michael what to do about Clarissa, okay? But Michael's dead. How could I even... Whoa, wait, what's happening? Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas? If you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. Don't let Jonas talk to his mom. It's not good for him.
Oh, we're
His
giving
mom's
our
dead.
perspective in
I
the
know
in the
his
future.
mom's dead. What is... How is this possible? What's going on?
Oh.
Well, that could have gone better. Right. Time loop. Tell Michael he should go to school here. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
I wonder if we were the ghost the entire time, though, or if we just now are the new ghost. Thank Void. Wait, do we get to be with Michael now, though?
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home. You're always so quiet. It's like living with a little fairy tale mouse.
Are you back? Are we back now, or?
Yeah, I'm back. I was only gonna be at Terry's house for the game. I've been, like, struggling with this stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the usual blah blah we've come so far type stuff. It should have, like, a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
I don't know. I don't think it has to have a point.
Well, that's where we differ, sister. I think things should have points. Things should be sharp. They should poke you. I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
What? That's great. Congratulations. I mean, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks. It's just, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough.
Michael, say it. Come on. You can't take me to the water's edge of an idea here and then not jump in. That's just cruel.
No, really. I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Okay, so let's say you have two choices. One is safer. You know what? I'm not even going to shroud it in whatever. Look, I'm thinking of not going to school at all. Any school. I'm thinking of just forfeiting the money and not doing it.
Okay, but do what instead?
Just move somewhere, out of state, get a job, learn on the job, learn unfettered, I guess. Listen, to the 1,001 things I love about you, Alex, the fact that you don't care what people think about you will always hover around the top 5. It's why I ask my little sister for advice all the time, and why I can still look at myself in the mirror.
Thanks. I like to consider myself a one-woman roadshow of baseless yet staunch opinions.
Yes, exactly. But anyways, all of that is why I need you to tell me, really, what do you think I should do? Go to school here, or take a chance and leave?
Michael, stay here. Please, I don't want you to go.
Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them, it feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school.
Michael, what's this for? What are you doing?
This is a just-in-case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's
wow.
it. So...
I love you too.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, wait, we got off.
Hey, look who's finally awake.
Maybe don't get up immediately.
Wait, this is still the past? But Jonas is here.
Jonas is here. There he is. Say hi, Jonas.
Hi, Jonas.
We're not in the 40s anymore, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, the tuning we did in the cave, it worked. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying.
How is Michael here?
Good to know. Great. Hooray. But how exactly is Michael here right now?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I've been here all night. Are you feeling okay? I mean, we all feel pretty bad, but...
Wait. You're saying you've been here all night? Like, you took the boat with us? You were gonna camp out?
No.
I took the boat. We went to the cave. I mean, come on, kiddo. It's been you and me all night. We did the call to open the bomb shelter.
That was Jonas and I. Jonas and I slogged through the forest to get Ren. Jonas and
Alex, I was with Ren when you and Mike picked us up.
Yeah, I mean, Jonas has been with me the whole time. Which,
Yay!
Terrible way to show you what we do here for fun, by the way.
Confusion?
Sorry about that. I mean, I invited the poor guy. He just moved here with his dad, and...
Yeah, we know. He picked you up in gym class.
Yeah,
so
what
you
is
could dunk the
happening?
ball.
Guys, no, Jonas. I brought Jonas. He's my new stepbrother. His dad is marrying... He's marrying our mom.
Oh,
what?
boy.
What are
Alex,
you talking about?
maybe you should lie down again.
Yeah, this isn't Good.
Jonas, come on. It's you and me now, pal. We had, like, a year's worth of memories in one 8-hour span. You know me.
I'm sorry, but I don't know you. Not really. And it's not like I don't want to know you. I mean, you know, we can like hang out or something when we get back. Like during the year, you know? I'm just...
Yeah, let's,
Okay, yeah, if we're no longer
we'll
step-siblings,
hang
can
out.
we, like,
It's okay.
be
Come
friends?
on, it's all right. We'll all get back into the swing of things. Start feeling our freshest again soon enough, I'm sure.
Yeah, you'll ripen in no time.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. Like, go on a freaking book tour, but...
Let's make a pact to just keep it, like, ours. It's only our thing. It happened to us, and nobody else has to be involved.
I don't know, like it or not, we've had a shared thing now. Shared insane thing that I don't
So
think
Michael
will
not
get
to go to
reset
school, which
once,
led him to
like,
not
graduation
dying.
hits or something.
Is this... Rin, didn't you lose a book?
Oh, I
Holy
did meant
crap,
to tell him
this
to
is
go to
it.
school.
Thank you. I lost
told
it
him
on
to
the
go to
way.
school
I
here.
thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we... We were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom.
You guys have fun with that.
Are you going, Alex?
Are we supposed to still spike the punch or just bring in flat?
I guess. I mean, if I find a date, you know. I'm not gonna go stag. I have my dignity.
Ben Owens will ask you. Or rather, he's going to ask you unless I physically prevent him.
Yeah, Ron, you
you
better
can do
not do
better.
that.
Alright, you know what? It's picture time.
Oh my god, come on.
Oh, come on.
No.
What? We earned this one.
Yeah, I
No,
guess we should. Tonight's been,
Well, Michael
noteworthy.
wouldn't be worrying about
Noteworthy.
prom. He's
That
already
is
graduated this
a
way,
way
I
to
think.
say it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it another way.
Let's actually move outside so we can get the light.
Sure.
So wait, did I get
Ren,
the
what is
best
that
ending
book,
on the
anyway?
first try?
I can hardly make heads or tails out of what the hell he's talking about half the time.
Here's good for the... yeah, just here.
Like, look. I'll just pick a random-ass page.
Come on, Alex. Get in here.
Like
wouldn't let me.
This, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything.
Yeah, Nona's
whether
a
it happened
sweetheart.
or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot
Except Ren and
remember
Nona aren't
any,
dating.
but the things that never
Okay.
happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, everyone.
Alright, shut up and...
Cheese!
I want to see the photo. I want to see if there's a ghost in the photo. Hey, Jupe, how are you? Give me a shout out for Jupe, please. Because Jupe is awesome.
Before we'd left, I told my mom I was spending the night at a friend's house. And when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. Ren always loved the town, but the island pretty much erased that in one fell swoop. He ended up going to college in California. He was my best friend, but I don't know if I'll ever see him again.
Yeah, I don't like him. Ooh, you and 39% of players kept Ren and Nona for dating. I didn't do shit, though. I let them
Nona,
interact with
I
each
think,
other.
is going to some ballet academy somewhere, but I kind of fell out of touch with her, to be honest. Clarissa fled to the East Coast, dropped out of college, and works at a boutique. Nobody really talks to her. Not even Michael is on good terms. I can't imagine she'll ever come back. Not if the
Oh, and
island's
we
here.
did have Clarissa and him break up. You and 23% of players have made Clarissa hate you. Good, because I don't like her
Since
either.
Michael never left, we never had our going away thing at the lake, and so he never drowned. He stayed in town to get an engineering degree. He's content, but he sometimes thinks he would have been happier trying to go out on his own. I don't know. Maybe he just misses Clarissa.
You and 8% of players brought Michael back and stopped his relationship with Clarissa.
Jonas never remembered my version of things, though I held out hope for a while that he would. We still hang out all the time, though. He goes to school in town. I call him
Date
my
him.
other brother. Not to his face. Don't tell Mike.
8% bonded with your new friend Jonas. Date! Y'all are cute together! I
It's
like
funny.
Jonas.
What happened on the island used to pop into my head every single day, and then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways,
Why is Ren so pale on
Well,
the arms?
if it matters, I decided to stay in town and go to college here. It's practically up the road, and
Uh-oh.
I just wanted something familiar, I guess. But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing, and I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird or mean or something. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
Wait, so time loop. Time loop. That's so interesting. That was fun. Trapped in a loop. Caught me dancing in a time heist. That was fun. That was super interesting. Wait, hold on, wait. It said someone named Kimmy Hazard was the voice for Alex. Like, Kimmy Hazard... It can't be Kimmy Hazard from Descartes Games, is it? Or is it just mere coincidence? Alright, can I skip this? Please. Oh, that's not what I meant. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, my only gripe is that there is no music toggle, so the music is just blaring in your ears half the time. And it's so hard to hear the dialogue at times. That's my only gripe with it, I think. And there's so much talking. Which is fine for when you're not trying to stream the game and you're not trying to talk with chat or talk about what's going on. But in every other instance, it's just so much talking. It's just never like a good moment to just like interject and be like, oh yeah, so this thing. Still a lot of fun though. I definitely do want to go back and try to grab all of the pieces. See what the other achievements are. Because I want to see what happens when you trade Clarissa's life for everything. I'm curious. I'm so curious to know what happens with that. Multiple endings. I figured there's multiple endings. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to... I want to go back and play to see what happens when you trade Clarissa. Or when you leave the void early and don't follow through with it. Can I leave this? I guess not. No. We're stuck here. We're stuck in a time heist. Can't escape first as far as I know. Yeah, first time as far as I know. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Has a new game plus? Interesting. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to see what other things are left, achievement-wise. I'd everyone be distanced from Alex and Ren and Nona didn't end up together. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm happy with second best ending. Knowing my track record with other games that have multiple endings, I usually get like a pretty bad ending. Like Detroit Become Human, like almost everyone died. Heavy Rain, like half the people died. It was tragic. What happens if you give up Clarissa? I felt guilty to do it myself. I hated Clarissa, so I would not have felt super guilty, I don't think. Ooh, and you can continue timelines. So that is a question. That is a thing. So I've unlocked 4 out of 13 achievements. So there's getting 4 of the letters, getting 8 of the letters, slap Ren in the face. I wonder where that is. Collect all of Maggie's letters, find all hidden frequencies. On the fire starter, make enemies with all your friends, and there's 3 hidden achievements, which is probably like the endings and stuff, I would assume, or things that can happen for the endings. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And for me, at least, definitely a fantastic distraction from everything that's going on. And I hope y'all enjoyed that as well. I would definitely consider playing the second game. So if you would like to recommend it as a game for me to play, please use the game suggestion form, which I dropped into the chat. This is also viable for any other game that you would like to see me play, not just for Oxenfree 2. But I really like the art style. The music is pretty great. The voice acting is pretty on par. Like, my only two gripes is that they talk a lot. And there is, at least in the first game, there's no toggle for lowering the music volume, but not lowering the voice volume, because I just felt sometimes that the music was very overpowering in terms of the voice acting. I haven't played the second one yet, but I just got it on sale. Wait, is it still on sale on Steam? If it's not on sale, then I'll put it on my wish list. Oh, it is on my wish list already. No longer on sale, but that's okay. Wait, what is... After Party is another game from them that I want. Cool. Nice. Now I need to replay it because I forgot like 80% of it. No, you're good. The overlapping talking and how slow the NPCs talk are my only gripes. I got it on Switch? Gotcha. I usually prefer playing games on my PC just because it's a little easier control-wise. I'm very familiar with PC controls, so... I think I've heard of After Party. Yeah, After Party... Let me see. Let me take a quick look here. After Party... You are Milo and Lola, recently deceased best buds who suddenly find themselves staring down an eternity in hell. But there's a loophole. Outdrink Satan and he'll grant you re-entry to Earth. That seems like a lot of fun. It's also in a very similar style in terms of like the 2.5D. So like it's like a side scroller, but not really. You have a PC, just a Switch and laptop that says no to running games. That's fair. That's very fair. Definitely make do with what you have. Hopefully you can get a PC or a decent running laptop so you can run some games. Like, I had definitely a string of games or a string of computers that just wouldn't run games very well. Like, I always tried streaming on them, but I could never. And dorm Wi-Fi sucks. So, but now I'm very fortunate to have my current build, which I think I am due within the next year or two to upgrade it. I think I'm coming due. Like I've had this graphics card for about 4 years, so it's still a really good graphics card, but I think it's time for an upgrade within the next year, I think. Yeah, it was still a really fun game. I'm glad y'all actually voted for this game to be played, so I really do appreciate that. And again, I will... Chat chooses the next indie game is one of my subathon or charity stream goals that I had listed, so I'll have to curate a list of some indie games I'm interested in playing, and then have y'all choose at some point, probably for the month of December going into January, I think is the goal. I have to get my life together, but that is eventually. New graphics cards and new era. Yeah, and also to upgrade like my upgrading my motherboard and CPU. Why are we so damn close to 2025? I don't know, but some of my students are very invested and very excited for that, though. So that'll be fun. Because they're graduating. They do be doing the graduation shit, so we're here for that. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure that there's no person on my list that I want to raid to. But I think we're good to raid on out. I do appreciate you all spending the time with us today with some election news refuge. We did talk about some stuff at the beginning and then kind of like deterred away from that during the rest of the stream because I was focused on finishing the game and they just wouldn't stop talking. But remember, as we're moving into getting, especially if you're in America, as we move through getting the results of the election, please just make sure to take care of yourself. And if you do need help or resources, there's something called Google, or if you're not sure what you're looking for, you can always ask in the Discord as well, and we can do our best to try to help you. But again, myself and my mods are not professional counselors, so we may not be able to help you, like, therapeutically, but we are a community. We are here to support one another. So again, as we move through this week, just make sure to take care of yourself, take time that you need. Self-care is very important, so treat yourself if you have a moment as well to do that. And typically, like, I'm cool with talking politics and whatnot, but it has been a very long couple months leading into this election, and definitely it's going to be probably a little rough moving away from the election. Normally I'm pretty like, hey, like, if we want to chat politics, we can, within, like, some reason, like, not turn my entire chat into, like, we're going to discuss which policy we really like. But having that conversation, just wanting to create a safe space for us to just not have to think about it for a little while. And now I'm going to go and start watching poll stuff, probably. There's charities that can also help in these times too, in case you feel like you're in danger too. Yes, exactly. Nonprofits, charities, for-profit organizations, they're all here to help and support you. With that, I like the must pet cat toe beans policy. Yes, I agree. I will pet a cat's toe beans if I have permission to. It's like hereby. No worries, Anna. No worries. We're actually about to raid on over. We are going to go raid over to Moonslug, who is playing some Coffee Talk, which should be another very chill vibe sort of game as we transition away from Oxenfree. And just as a reminder of the upcoming stream schedule, so we do have upcoming on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, so about an hour and a half earlier than whatever time is for you right now, we will be playing Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Monday will be Simulator Night, consisting of Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, which is exactly what you think it is, and American Truck Simulator, both gifted games, or actually these are all gifted games. And then Tuesday is going to be Planet of Lana, which is very similar to Grist, very similar to other side-scroller puzzle-type games, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It recently came out, I think, 2 years ago, so still relatively recent. And then next Saturday is to be determined. It's going to depend a lot on how we feel about Zelda, and if we want to play more of it on stream, or if we would like to move on to another game. But in the meantime, feel free to grab a raid message and come on over as we bring some love to Moonslug, who has a very hot-looking vampire on the screen right now, so I'm very intrigued. So with that, again, thank you for joining us on this journey. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for your presence in my chat and in my life. And I will see you all on Saturday. And yeah, my name is Aaron Gray, Queer by Twitch streamer, signing off.